Well, hello there, and welcome to the Shards of Nyrn here on Dork Tales. How's everybody doing tonight? I am your Dungeon Master Kelly, and I am very happy to be here. It's because I was moving my camera around to show something off earlier, so one sec. Whoop, there we go. Now it's at the right height. So, hi everybody. Welcome to the Shards of Nyrn here on Dork Tales. If this is your first time here, you are tuning in about 3.5 seasons later than, maybe. But hopefully that intro bit has clued you into what's going on. If it hasn't, what you need to know is that the characters have split the party, and two of the members, Malia Sunsworn and Mars, have traveled with a pair of new party members, Ogwyn and Scaffram, as well as Cadamus Warforge. They're, the NPC that I'll be covering tonight, have traveled to Mount Epistos to stop a storm giantess from raining havoc down upon the floating continent of Valimar and maybe the world. Who knows how bad it's going to be. Throughout their trials and tribulations, they have fought a bunch of frost giants, rescued a bunch of townspeople, and are in the heart of a artificially made volcano fighting fire giants as we speak. But before we go in there, I just want to say that Shards of Nyrn is it's pretty much our original game, and it's great to have you here. Again, I'm the Ninja Master Kelly. I use he and him, and I'm going to pass it over to the players now. Start with Christine.
Well, hello. I am Christine, and I go by she, her pronouns, and I am playing Malia Sunsworn, our Dwarven Tempest Cleric of Vela tonight. She also goes by she, her.
All right, let's pass it to Winter.
Hi, that's me. I'm Winter. I play Mars, the Tiefling Rogue Warlock, and I go by she, her pronouns, same with Mars.
Sounds fantastic. All right, let's pass it up to Michael.
Hi everyone, it's me, Michael, he, him. I'm playing Scaffram, Grimhammer, the Dwarven Fighter, and general, just awesome guy with a big beard.
That's true. And let's pass it down to the one without the beard, as far as I know, at least. You might have one in a drawer somewhere. You've got a lot of makeup stuff. Krista.
Hi. I might just.
You
Krista.
do. I know you do, actually. I've seen you with a beard. Never mind. This is all a facade.
I own many beards. No, I own makeup to make them, at least. Anyway, hi, I'm Krista. You can use she, her, or they, them pronouns for me. And I am playing Ogwyn Ramari, the currently human witch, which is an automancy warlock. Or
nice.
Wizard. That other W name for a magic user.
And I also wanted to say hello to everybody in the chat right now, including Devil's Luck Gaming, which are rating us right now. Good to see you, folks. I'm glad that everything's going well with you. Your streams are always awesome. So if you like World of Darkness content or Chronicles of Darkness content or any just generally kind of very well-produced, kind of darker content, Devil's Luck Gaming is a great place to go. They're good friends of the channel. You should go check them out. And so without further ado, we also have Cadamus Warforge with the party, who is the, what is he? He's an artificer / fighter and a bumbling buffoon. But
with fantastic forearms.
Oh god, his forearms are so nice! They are. Cadamus Warforge was adopted by the party after I randomly Googled bearded man, and when I was trying to find an image, and this dude with forearms thicker than my head showed up, and I'm like, that's the guy right there. His forearms are bigger around than my calves, which is saying something. My calves are pretty thick. So.
It's a very nice picture.
Yeah.
If I can find it.
Yeah, we'll keep him.
Yeah. At least Mally is going to try. So, folks, we're going to start in just 1 second. I just want to say that for players, a reminder that we are going to be using Roll20 tonight for maps that were created by our good friend James Othion. And, however, when we're using maps, please restrict language to narrative language, not map-related language. I also have everybody's determination listed from last game, and it looks like you all finished with determination on this screen. I'm not sure if that's true, but I'll check over in the map frame.
I marked mine off, so I think I
have
used
mine marked down still.
Okay, so the map frame will determine what is real or not. I also have 1 point of Hurt Them More and 1 point of Something Good Happens from DM Mike, the other Mike. And with that, is there anything else that we need to talk about before we go in?
I think we're good.
All right, we have another Hurt Them More.
Ugh,
I will say this. If people want to purchase the expensive good things happening. Tonight might be an episode for it. I also
In
want
other
you...
words, we might get fucked.
Yeah, that's
If
one way
there
to put
was
it.
an almost dead adventurer and right in front of you, what would you do?
Would you let him have one shot, or would you... Anyway, so one thing that I just want to remind everybody, and this is me being a super, super nice DM. Ooh, good job, Lily. Super nice DM reminds you that, hey, you know how I'm really nice to you in most games, and like there's usually time between events, and you get to do things like rest?
Yeah, no, we got the...
Okay,
That ain't happening.
You got the hint? Okay. So, just remember that doesn't always happen. Now watch them go like super frugal in this first fight, and then be like, and then I'll like, yeah, you have 2 weeks off. Go ahead, rest, get some tattoos and piercings. It'll be fine.
Ugh.
I could use more tattoos.
I'm gonna get
Listen,
one
Giant.
rainbow dash on my back.
Oh, that
Just to
reminds me.
trample James underneath it.
It's true. All right, and I don't think that is what is limited. So, folks, we're going to be hopping into game in just 1 second. Last chance to talk about anything before we begin.
Happy Pride.
Oh yeah, happy Pride! Happy Pride, everybody. Let's.
Yeah, and otherwise, I think my strategy for this is Mally is going to yell at Ogwin, "Go release the Phoenix." I'm
Already
gonna
on it.
He'll take out this dude for us.
Fingers
And
crossed.
let's see, something good happens. I'm just checking one thing. Maximum. I will say, boop.
Which, yes, happy Pride.
All right.
Happy Pride Month.
So I took a moment and updated the something good happens. So something good happens can be bought 2 more times now,
Ooh,
if people want that.
exciting.
All right. So without further ado, let's start episode 30 of season 3. I believe that puts us at episode... Oh god, that puts us at episode... Hold on. 35, 38, 68. This is episode 88? When this podcast hits 88 episodes, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Oh, the crazy 88.
The crazy 88s. I'm just gonna turn my fan on, then we're gonna start. Okay.
That's a pity because you know what? We never paid attention to when we hit episode 69.
Yeah.
I did. It
passed
was
it
pretty
now.
nice.
It is 6-9 today, though. So
That's true.
Nice.
It is.
All right, everybody. Big Dork energy time. And we are going to transition over into the map frame. And I have Mars having spent her determination and Ogwin. So that means that Scaffram and Malia still have it. I'm going to be really focused on the map and making sure that everything works accordingly. So if any more channel buys show up, please put them in the Zoom chat for me. And without further ado, as the battle seems to ebb and the final fire giant falls, Mars, you manage to leap back onto the platform from where you were squeezed and pulled into the lava by the dying fire giant. There's a moment to catch your breath, but barely a moment. For at the edge, you will hear the voice echo across from an immense fire giant holding 2 spiked shields. This giant is even larger than his brethren. And as he looks at you, he says, "You, welcome to your die," in broken common. And at that point, I need an initiative roll from everybody. All right, checking the Zoom chat right now. What do I have? Okay, -1, and Cadamus with the 4. Good job, buddy.
he's only a little bit behind me.
Okay, so I have Mars in first with a 23. Michael, do you remember that you have advantage on initiative
Oh, no.
because of your acts of
Like-
warning?
Well, never mind. That one was a 1, so we'll
Okay,
just
then-
stay with...
Dreadnought, then it's going to be Ogwin, then it's going to be Cadamus. All right, so top of the initiative order right now, looking at this area, you can see that at the very top of this tunnel of lava, on top of the very northernmost platform, you will see this immense giant with two shields blazing with red light. And for those of you who can see the screen, it looks like this. Which I love that the eyes are very much like a transformer. Now my camera's not focusing.
Giants in disguise.
Giants in... They're not very good at it, though.
No.
Fire in their eyes.
Pull the focus, pull the focus. There we go. All right. All right, so top of the initiative with Mars. Mars, what do you do? Back down...
Oops, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Back down at the other bridge. You catch your breath for a moment, and you are... This creature is approaching 110 feet away.
Okay, cool. And does Malia make the exclamation of "Get the Phoenix," Christine? Like, has she said anything
would
like
I
that?
be able to have done that before initiative?
I will allow it, yes. So what do you say?
Ogwyn, the Phoenix.
On it.
Okay.
All right.
What is holding up the bridges? Like, what is keeping them stable?
So it looks like they are anchored into these... what looks like adamantine pins. Like, it almost looks like they're connected to... like the pier posts... posts of a pier. These long cylinders that are hammered into the ground, made of the same stuff as Malia's armor, seem to be fairly decent at resisting the lava's heat. The bridges themselves are suspended by thick chains between them and sway slightly as the giants step on them.
Okay. I don't think I could fuck with them, but Cadamus, let's fuck with the bridge. And then I'm gonna run forward
Okay, go ahead.
and basically have him
What do you mean, fuck with the bridge?
make it collapse under it. And I'm gonna run.
But giants are... Okay, so that's 30 feet. So rushing forward 30 feet, you will make it onto the next island of stone. As you do so, you'll see to the left, another bridge forms basically a T intersection with the one that I'm going to call it what it is, the Dreadnought giant is approaching from the north. Over to your west, you are going to see that there is another stone giant, a younger one. Looks like a young... Gender is very hard to tell on stone giants, but a youth at the very least. Gangly and covered in lash marks, is chained on a wall. Yeah, chained on a wall 10 feet up.
Can I run towards that direction too?
Yes, you can. Don't forget, you can use your bonus action to dash another 30 feet. And you
Is
also...
that about there?
I believe so, yes. And you actually... you can move to here. And so you can move basically to the first rung of the bridge, and if you use the rest of your movement, you can make it right to the base of the rise that it is at. So that'll take your entire action to rush there.
Okay, because my idea is I'm going to try to free him to maybe get him to help.
Sounds good. All right, Malia, it is your turn.
Okay. This dude...
Looks like trouble.
Yeah, so you know what? I'm going to try and hit him with a guiding bolt.
Sounds good. What's the range on Guiding Bolt?
120 feet.
You'll have to move forward. He is 150 feet away from you.
Shite.
Actually, from exactly where you are as the crow flies. Yeah, 150 feet. So you can move 25 feet. So it's 120 feet?
Yeah. Nuts. Okay, I can't hit him then.
I'll let you hold your action with the I cast Guiding Bolt the second that he steps inside of range as the trigger. Okay, so you will hold your action. Be sure to interrupt me when that happens. All right, Fire Giant number 1. One of his flanking agents behind him is going to step forward and is going to measure. Okay, 95 feet to Mars. And 150 feet ballpark to Malia. Range of 240. All right. Mars, what is your armor class, my friend? Is it 18? I think you're muted.
Yep.
Sorry, 17.
17. All right. So with disadvantage, he manages to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, that is going to be 4d10. All right. Would you like to use your reaction to have this damage?
Yeah.
Okay. You will hear the sound of grinding stone, and a lava stone hurls through the air and shatters next to you on the ground, dealing 12 points of bludgeoning damage as you dive out of the way. Malia, at the center of the bridge, I need to know... That's going to miss you for sure. That's only a 15. Another lava stone goes and crashes into the lava next to you. I need a dex save. And Scafram is just out of range for this.
16.
16, okay. You are going to manage to not get hit with any of the lava that splashes up as the lava stone hits the ground. It is going to land just on the edge of your armor and start sizzling off the adamantine. Okay. Scafram, it's your turn.
How far can I jump? Like, if I were to
You can
try to
jump your strength rating in feet with a 10-foot running start, if I'm not mistaken.
The 10-foot running start. Okay.
So, to this edge... Well, actually...
Because I have the remarkable athlete, so I get to add 7 feet to that.
Okay, so here's what I will allow... So you get to add 7 feet to that? Let me check the
Yeah.
jumping rules real quick, because they so rarely come up. And I believe you can make an athletics roll to add additional space to that, and if you can't, you can in my game, because that makes sense to me.
Well, I'm thinking on running up that chain up onto that post, and then jumping from the post over onto the other side.
So what I would like you to do as you are doing that is give me an acrobatics roll to run along the chain.
Okay.
And don't forget that you all have a point of inspiration tonight.
Rolls around. So 24.
24. All right, you're going to be able to use your movement.
Oh, plus my athletic thing, I get another 2 on top. Or remarkable athlete, I get another +2 on top of that.
Is that for acrobatics?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay. All right, so rushing back, that's going to be 5 feet to rush back to the chain, and the chains are big enough for you to run across, and you got more than the DC of 20, so that's good. 15 feet there. So with your jump, you are going to be able to make it anywhere in the first 10 feet of the column to the east. I need to learn my directions. To the east.
So there-ish?
Yep. So you still have an action to spend, but your movement has been spent.
Yeah, I am going to turn around and just hold my action defensively in case I need to dodge or take in a boulder into the face or anything like that.
All right, sounds good. So you're going to go defense? Okay.
Yeah.
So that will inflict disadvantage on any attack that comes at you.
Yeah.
Which is actually pretty dope. I always forget that you can defend, right? It's something that, like, is pretty rare. All right, so that is that. The Dreadnought is going to advance on his turn. That is going to be a speed of... Wow, he still has a speed of 30. I would not have expected that. I'm not going to lie.
Got them long legs.
Okay, he is going to... Yeah. He is going to double move and get to... Is that right? So he was there. Yep, that's all he can do. So he's going to double move and get there with shields up.
Get Amelia.
All right. And Malia, as he enters your range, I need you to make me Guiding Bolt.
All right, so Guiding Bolt, let me just remind myself. Range spell attack. Fuck yes. First attack roll of the game is a nat fucking 20.
Are you shitting me? Okay, go ahead. Give it to me. Give it to me. Prepare, you are die. Zort. All right, what do we got?
A lot.
Can't wait to take Christine to Vegas someday. We're gonna make so much money.
Yeet.
36.
36. Okay. 36 points of damage is pretty good, and the next attack on him has advantage. Okay. Damn, son. Okay, so okay, there we go. Make sure. Okay, all right. Blazing holy light fires out of your hand and strikes him directly between the shields. In the chest, you can smell smoldering flesh, and he looks up with this shocked, angry image crossing his face, this sense of pure rage and shock that anyone was able to hurt him. And Ogwyn, it's your turn.
Quick question.
Yes.
Next to the stone giant, there is a structure, or the other stone giant that we saw before, that's on the east side. He is next to a structure. Is that structure raised, or is there a wall?
So that is equivalently, it looks like kind of like a mold for pouring concrete.
Okay, so there's like a divot.
There's like a divot. It's probably about a 5-foot divot.
Okay. I'm on my broom. My broom has movement of 50 feet. So I would like to kind of hover around behind the giant above this concrete mold, cast Dispel Magic on the Phoenix's cage, and then duck into the mold.
Okay. So, I mean, the mold is full of, like, working material right now. He's building something in it.
Bugger.
But you could dip down here. It's about a 20-foot drop before you hit the lava. Or actually, probably about a 15-foot drop, probably. You know what?
Dispel Magic has a pretty long range, so
we're gonna go with 20 because otherwise you'd be cooking right now.
Yeah. I feel like all of us kind of are.
Okay, so if you were
Dispel
dispelling
Magic has a range of 120 feet, which is within the range.
And
so yeah.
One moment while I just check my notes on this. Rune Magic, dispelled. Okay, so Dispel Magic does not need a roll for this one.
Oh, everything's below 3rd level?
Oh, actually, hold on one sec. Let me double check. Let me double check one spell.
And then I'm also presuming that I have coverage, or I have cover.
If you duck down underneath, yes.
Yes. Okay.
If you stay there for longer than a round, I'll make you do a con save from heat, though.
I am immune to heat damage right now because of a spell I'm working on.
Damn, son. Okay. Actually, below 3rd level?
Yes.
Okay, I was thinking of a different spell. So I will need a check from you.
Okay, I roll once per spell over 3rd, and all of the DCs are 10 plus the spell's level.
Sounds good.
So I make an intelligence check. Need my sheet up for that.
So you basically use your modifiers and stuff.
Yes.
So, and don't forget you still have determination.
Inspiration, right?
And determination. Oh wait, you don't have determination.
I used my determination.
You are correct.
Trying not to cheat here.
I appreciate that.
I will use my inspiration to get advantage, correct?
Yes, you will. Okay.
I rolled 2 10s.
But
which is a 14 if it's a 4th level spell.
Well, don't forget that's not all you use there. So if it is, you make an ability check using your spell casting. Oh, is it only an ability check?
Yeah.
You do not add your proficiency on that.
Apparently not.
Huh.
So I'm guessing that doesn't make it.
It does not make it.
Well, bollocks.
Casting Dispel Magic, it is going to... oh, actually, someone just bought you determination.
Oh! Hooray! What does determination do?
It gives you your
Roll
proficiency
again?
bonus on a roll.
Oh, hooray! So +4 to that, 18.
So normally you'd need to have your proficiency bonus, but something good happens. Who knows? Doom. There, I've that you have one of those down.
Thank you.
All right, you are going to hear the sound of and the egg in the center of this is going to start to rattle and rock. And one moment, please. Okay. That is going to be... Okay, that is going right there. Good to know. Good to know. On the cage that the Phoenix was sealed inside of, the grate is going to collapse and fall down into the ground as your Dispel magic shatters the mystical runes that are holding the cage together. As you do so, you immediately fly undercover and do not try to see what is there and what is coming, keeping your eyes clear. And the rest of you are going to see that the egg that had reformed in the ashes since your last fight begins to crack. Lava begins to seep out of these cracks in this egg, the size of any of you, to be honest. It's an immense egg. Cadamus's turn. Cadamus is going to look at the thing in front of him, look at Malia. Oh, I think you pissed it off. Good for you.
That was the intent.
And is going to move 25 feet and hold a reaction to attack the second this thing gets in range, kind of just standing in front of you. Cadamus steps in front of you, shoots you that look. Oh, nice knowing you. All right, that is a held action. All right, top of the initiative again. We are with Mars. Mars, what are you doing?
I'm freeing the stone giant.
Okay, the stone giant looks at you with fear in their eyes, and what I would like to know is how are you doing so? You see that the manacles that are holding it are quite large. You could probably pick those pretty quickly, or you could try to shear them.
Excuse me, sir. I'm a rogue.
Do you speak?
I'm a thief.
Do you speak giant?
No. But, like, he'll see that I also took a little bit of damage a second ago having something thrown at me. I get up and I just go back to, like, trying to free him. So I'm going to do my,
You did the thing.
rogue shit. Was there something in the chat I need to read real quick before I start?
You have been purchased determination.
Yay!
And also, I accidentally minimized Zoom for half a second, which...
Oops.
Okay. So I'd like you to make me use a Thieves' Tool roll. So, that you are proficient, so have fun.
27.
Okay, yeah, that's enough to pick a lock. Quickly inserting your pins, you are going to pull them. You're going to pull your thieves' tools out of the little bandolier on your hip, and start to work. The giant is going to look down at you, and in a surprisingly soft voice, is going to speak in giant to you. Do you speak giant?
No.
Mitatara, taro mile. Thank you.
Good. Rusty on the accent, but good. And then, do you want me to roll that for each one of the manacles or lots?
No, it's basically it is a single set of manacles that are threaded through a rung on the wall. So by getting one of them free, that's enough for them to pull the entire thing through. It'll still be attached to one arm, but they're free.
Cool. Okay, done.
And they technically have a whip now, so that's a thing.
Have fun.
Okay, so that is going to be your turn unlocking that. The giant is going to look down at you and put, like, a surprisingly large, very calloused hand on the side of your shoulder.
How big is he compared to, like, the other giants?
So this one is about 15 feet tall, so about almost 3 times your height.
I'm going to offer him also some of my water.
You know what?
Hydrate.
The giant will very happily drink, and let's roll some initiative for the giant. The giant is going last. Okay, so stone giant youth. Looking at this tall stone giant, the stone giant, now I need you to picture, stone giants kind of look like Easter Island statues. The elongated forehead, the slightly square features, the very plain look about their face. However, this one appears to be... Honestly, you think maybe a juvenile. Maybe if it was a human, 14, 15?
Oh,
Gray mud seeps out of wounds all over their body.
Oh, poor guy.
All right. And then it is Malia's turn. Malia, what are you doing?
Spiritual weapon.
Okay. And the spiritual weapon is at the bottom left of the map if you want to grab that.
Sweet. And actually, I can reach it with the... There it is.
Yep. I specifically had it available for you. All right. Summoning a spectral hammer into view. It is going to coalesce directly in front of the dreadnought. Go ahead and make me an attack roll, please.
Okay. So... do I want to just do that? Sorry, one second. I'm just checking. See how far away I am. Yay. Actually, I'm within range. So the bigger number of a range, is that disadvantage?
It's disadvantage.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm casting Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action. It's going to appear right there because it's within 60 feet. And hit him.
Okay.
But he is within 60 feet, so that's within the long range of my Dwarven Thrower.
Yep.
So I am going to attempt to that. I don't really want to get within 20 feet of him.
You could spend your
so-
inspiration to make it a flat roll.
I would like to save my inspiration.
Sounds good.
So...
Okay. Oh, more people
I'm
bought
going
determination.
to do those dice as my...
Krista immediately used hers, so I don't think that is the case anymore.
The Spiritual Weapon is...
There was one purchased for whoever needed it.
melee
Yeah, that went to
spell
Mars.
Yes.
All right. This track rocks so hard.
Oh, second gen bought one too?
Did they?
23 to hit on the Spiritual Weapon.
Oh, they
Okay.
did. Okay, yeah, no, I did
Okay.
get two. Okay.
Then, in that
Thank
case,
you.
you'll have yours back then. There we go.
And then what is my normal on the throne?
Should be, I believe the hammer uses strength for thrown, doesn't it?
Yes. $21.
That is a hit.
Disadvantage. I rolled an 18 and an 11.
At level 11, it's really hard to miss.
It really is when you're adding a +4 proficiency and +6 strength.
All right, give me your damage.
All right, so those are what the hell, d8s. Okay, so just gonna do the spiritual weapon one first, and then I will figure out the other one because there's some bonuses.
Sounds good. And then,
So spiritual weapon does this force damage plus spellcasting ability mod. Awesome. So 11 points of force damage
okay.
from the spiritual weapon. And then my Dwarven Thrower is a d8.
I believe in
An
you.
extra d8 when thrown. And is it an extra 2d8 on top of that for giants? Or is it
It is an extra 2d8 total. Oh, actually.
total? Yeah, that's what I was
one-
thinking. But
One second, actually.
kind of sounded different last time, so I was trying to make sure.
Let me just double check that really quickly because I was looking at what it did earlier, and now I am concerned that I read it wrong. So, Dwarven Thrower. Or if the target is a giant, 2d8. So
Okay, so it's plus 1d8 or plus 2d8 when thrown
if
against.
it's a giant, yeah.
Okay.
However, this one does additional 2d8 if it strikes a giant, period. Because you used it in melee last round.
Right. In addition, I'm going to use the Thunderbolt. No, the Divine Strike on that as well.
So, yeah, why would you not?
Okay, so that is 8, 9, 10, 11, 15 plus my bonus. 21 points of just whatever the hammer does,
Okay, it does bludgeoning.
and 5 Divine Strike.
So 26 total? Okay. Also, hello, Raid. Good to see you. Okay. All right. The spiritual weapon slams into the side of the shield, pushing them back an inch, which gives your lightning-wreathed dwarven thrower ample opportunity to weave between the shields, smashing into the fire dreadnought's spiked armor beneath. It stumbles back a notch, and that is the point that...
Oh,
Yes.
actually, had nobody attacked it since my last turn?
Oh, yeah, that's fair. So
Oh, well.
you would have had advantage on the first one. So you may roll me one dice and tell me if it's a nat 20.
Okay, I will re-roll the spiritual weapon.
Yep.
No, it was a 1.
Okay. Well, then, hey. Good to know. Thanks. All right. The two fire giants behind, number one, is going to move ahead 30 feet onto the bridge and is going to hurl a rock, another one at Mars, actually, because that's what they do. However, Mars, you are... What is your range right now? You are... that's... Ooh, is that 60 feet? What is that? Nope, that's slightly out of range. Good for you. That's a 28 to hit you, Mars. Would you like to use your reaction to have this?
Please.
Okay, a lava rock flies toward you and is going to deal 30 points of damage, which reduces to 15 points of bludgeoning damage as it shatters against the wall next to you. Bits of the molten igneous rock is going to pierce the side of your arm, drawing blood and then immediately cauterizing it.
These
Okay.
are thing they're doing are ranged attacks, not spells, correct?
These are ranged attacks. They are throwing boulders,
Okay.
which you have no idea where they're getting these boulders. Actually, it looks like he has a couple in his hands. This guy's literally ripping up parts of the ground next to him to throw. And Scaffram, it's your turn.
I am going to charge towards the nearest prisoners beside me and try to
Okay.
get them out of their chains.
You can either make me an athletics roll or an attack roll to break the chains. The athletics roll would literally be a feat of strength. You would grab them and rip.
Yeah, and I've got my Delta Fire Giant strength, so...
And the +7 from the athletics boost for
Yeah.
being a champion.
Yeah, so I'm already... Yeah,
You're-
let's do that.
Yeah, it's a high difficulty, but I think this is a pretty epic thing.
So 7, 9... 22!
22. Would you like to use your determination?
Would it help?
Yes, it would.
Sure, might as well.
All right, that takes you up to 26. Reaching down with your bare hands. These links are almost as wide around as your biceps. Reaching down, you're going to grab them with both hands and just start to... How does he do it? How does he do it? I need to know how Scaffram rips these apart.
I think it kind of like the Netflix Iron Fist, where he starts like glowing because his belt starts like rippling through all his muscles, and then he just like grabs it and starts almost melting through the metal as he rips it apart. Kind of.
You're starting to look like a Rob Liefeld drawing. Your feet vanish, veins appear. You suddenly have more pockets everywhere.
He's almost embodying a fire giant at this moment.
All right. Embodying a fire giant, there is a noise as the chains around you shatter into hundreds of small pieces. You have freed these two. They look at you, bathed in sweat, anemic, half roasted from being in this hellish pit. Thank you. An elf says to you, stumbling forward. All right, would you like to...
Run for freedom!
All right. They have exhaustion, so their movement is halved. So they'll be able to move 15 feet. And what are you doing with the rest of your action?
I'm going to continue moving towards the next set of chains.
Okay, you can easily move to the next ones. Whoosh. All right. At that, the other fire giant is going to grab a few more rocks, take a step ahead, and I need a... Let's see... Malia... well, the 21's gonna hit you. Malia, The fire giant rips a bit of stone off of the wall and yells in giant at you that you are going to hear, Ogwen, "Die, dwarf!" As the rock flies across, you're going to take 30 points of bludgeoning damage as it shatters into your armor and explodes around you, little cuts forming on the sides of your cheeks.
That's not terribly nice, is it?
All right, at that is going to be the end of its turn. Then it is the Dreadnought's turn. The Dreadnought is going to look in front of it. Let's see. Mally is 60 feet away. Okay, that's an action. Perfect. The giant is going to move up here, and I need a strength save from Cadamus and Malia immediately.
Boo.
Cadamus has a 19 plus his everything. That is going to be a 28 for Cadamus.
18.
18, that is a fail.
Shit.
Okay, now, one moment, please. Cadamus gets a swing off first, which is a 19. I wish he would have been a champion. Instead, that is only going to be 1d12. You still have your determination, though, Malia. You could have spent that.
Oh, that's true. I forgot. I keep forgetting about that because I almost never use it because I roll so well.
Okay, and...
But you've already told me I
already have told you.
failed, so...
So don't forget, that's 19 points of Great Axe damage. Oh wait, no, I reroll all ones. What am I doing? Yeah! 22 points of damage as this thing rushes forward. 22, that turns that into... Boom. Okay. As the Dreadnought steps upon the bridge with both of you, it braces itself, squats partially down, and bull rushes you. The giant moves 30 feet in a straight line and can move through the space of any creature smaller than huge. The first time it enters a creature's space during the move, the fire shields attack against the creature. If the attack hits, so let's find out. So fire shield, Cadamus, that is a 21, so that will hit Cadamus. And Malia, that is a 21 on you, so that did hit. And let's do some damage. Fire shield is going to be... Cadamus is going to take... Okay, that's 15 plus 8. Mally, you're going to take another 30 points of piercing damage. Oh, pardon me, bludgeoning damage. It is only bludgeoning damage. Holy shit. Plus 7 points of piercing damage, plus 8 points of fire damage. Cadamus is taking 22, plus 3, plus 6. So that is 31. Okay. Oh, okay. And he is going to move through spaces. Malia... So, hold on. The giant was right here. So I just have to figure out how far he can move. Okay, so Malia, you are going to be pushed here. And he is going to be there. So he is going to bulldoze directly over Cadamus, but as he approaches you, he's going to scoop you up at the base of the shield. The burning spikes are going to embed into your flesh, and he's going to continue to push you an additional 15 feet with him. If he keeps doing this for long, you're in trouble.
Do not like.
Okay, that is going to be his turn, and now you are going to hear cracking. Okay, let's add an aura around this guy, maybe. Let's go with a peach aura. Okay, at that, the egg is going to crack, and you are going to see flaming wings erupt out of the side. And then the call of an incredibly angry bird. There's an explosion of fiery light as a phoenix. This one is only huge at the moment, but it seems like as it erupts out, spectral fire ripping out of this egg, the lava on the ground belches. Flame, columns, coronas of fire leap up to join it, feeding into it through its spectral tail. And it's growing. It is taking its round to grow, because, you know, growing is showing. And Ogwyn, it is your turn. You are going to hear that as a wave of heat rushes over this entire area.
Wunderbar. I am...
Okay, you are down there next to the stone giant, and you see this dreadnought making rough work of Malia. In the next 1 to 2 rounds, it will have Malia in lava.
I am going to pop up onto the edge.
Okay.
Hop off of my broom. I am going to pull out a wand. A wand of binding in particular, and cast hold. I'm going to have to drop my thing that makes me immune from fire damage, which I'm not happy about. But I'm really hoping that this guy doesn't have a high wisdom. And we're going to cast Hold Monster. His DC is 17 on the Dreadnought.
I'm spending a Hurt Them More to have advantage on this.
Roll bad, roll bad, roll bad.
What's my DC?
Double 2s.
What's my DC?
17. Oh no.
The fire giant scoops Malia up. Malia behind you, you can see the lava boiling, popping. The skewering flames dive into your muscles and then stop as the giant's body shakes against some invisible hold. Does he get to resave every round, I believe?
At the end of every round, correct.
Okay, perfect. He is held.
At the end of his turn?
Yeah, so he'll lose his first turn from this.
Yes.
Okay. All right, he is held.
He'll lose. Yeah, first turn. Yes, correct.
Does anything happen if he is hit? Does this work just like hold? Wait, is this hold person or is this hold monster?
Hold monster.
Okay.
Yeah, the target must succeed a wisdom saving throw, be paralyzed for the duration. Spell is
all right. He is paralyzed, which means attacks against him are. Hold on, I have to double check if
I have it here.
It's either it's advantage, but I need to know if it's auto crit. I think it is.
Attack rolls have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet.
It is Cadamus's turn.
Do it, Cadamus.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna spend a something good happens because he doesn't get his own advantage. Okay. That is 2 hits with Great Weapon Master.
Yes.
Adam -5 plus 10. I have to do a bunch of math right now, though, so hold on. So that is... Now, this is his damage from this. Okay, so this is... hold on. I have to roll a bunch of dice. Okay, so attack number 1 is going to deal... And he rerolls all 1s because of that feat and that fighting style. So that is attack number 1 rolled 13, 20 points of damage on just the dice. Ooh, and I rolled all 1s on the second one, which would normally suck. Would normally suck. There we go. And the second one was 18, 25 points of damage. Hold on. Okay, and then let me just check his sheet for his modifiers. That is... I forgot to add the plus that last time, so that is plus 20, 25, 12, 20. So that is 40, 60.
All them big.
Okay, Cadamus is going to grip his great axe. You fucking bastard! And is going to start hacking into the back for 79 points of damage.
Jesus.
The Brute archetype is pretty nifty. If he takes 1 more level, he adds a d6 to every attack he makes.
Holy Hannah.
Okay, this thing is incredibly hurt. Oh my god. Very... Oh no. Much hit point. Okay. Over next to you, the stone giant youth is going to drink water out of your hand and is going to climb down and is going to reach around the ground near them, is going to pluck a large stone off the ground and is going to hurl it at the fire giants meekly, but still with some vigor. They have disadvantage on this attack roll because of exhaustion, but wow, actually, hold on. That is a plus 16. That is a miss, but it was a very near miss. Good for you, buddy. You're learning. They are going to hurl a stone across this bridge, drawing the attention of the one that was throwing rocks at you, Mars. Mars, it is your turn. What do you do?
I'm going to use that. Was it the bonus that allows me to have sneak attack with my arrow from far away?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna do that, please.
So use your bonus action to aim.
Yep.
Okay, and you're aiming at the fire giant to the north.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. $24 to hit.
24 to hit is going to be a hit. Roll me damage, please, with sneak attack bonus.
Woohoo!
So what are you doing? You're doing 5d6 sneak attack at this point? Or 66?
5.
5? Okay, so 5d6 plus your arrow, so that's 1d6? Yeah.
Yep.
So 6d6 plus your dex. That's gross.
Yep. That's a lot of 5s, though. Interesting. So
Oh, that's good.
5,
That's a
10,
lot better than
15, 20,
Okay.
6, 30, and then I add my proficiency.
No, just your dex bonus.
Okay, then just the dex bonus. So
Yeah.
that's going to be 34.
34? That's still pretty damn good. Okay. One of your arrows is going to fly through the air and catch this one in a missing gap in the armor at the throat, and you are going to see the collarbone snap as this tiny arrow... It roars in defiance, but that was a good hit. Are you doing anything with your movement? So you're kind of like on an incline right now. You could continue to climb up more. You could try to just move. You're a bit shielded behind this giant right now.
How high could I climb? Because I only see it from the top down.
So you could climb all the way up. So that's about a 15-foot slope. It'll count as rough terrain for you, but you can climb it.
Okay.
So you could make it actually pretty high. So you can make it to the top and still move another 15, 20 feet from where you are right now.
Yeah, I'll keep climbing higher for now until I need to get into a better spot.
Sounds good. Go ahead and move your figure over there. And all right, Fire Giant 1 is very angry and is going to take out... Ooh, actually, hold on. Very angry, but also boss is in trouble. Ooh, can he do it?
Looks like a bit of a stretch.
Looks like a bit of a stretch. Well, he can make it to... here. Ooh, yeah, but if the boss dies, he dies. Alright, he is going to rush here and then take a defensive position. Raising his shield... his giant shovel blade to defend himself. And, you hear him say something in Giant. Ogwyn, across the way, you will hear... Your little whelp shouldn't have raised a hand against me. Now they will die. He shoots a look back over his shoulder at the stone giant near Ogwyn, who gets this utter look of despair on his face. Okay.
Best not do that, love.
Okay.
As I wiggle my wand, showing that I'm the one holding his bitch.
All right. Well, that was his action. So, all right, Scaffram, it's your turn.
Okay, well, let's break that second chain.
All right, more strength rolls. So,
Yep.
you gathered before your DC is around 24, 25?
Yeah.
Or you can attack it, but
Didn't
you have to deal
Mars
a certain amount of
just
damage.
act?
Oh, you're right, Malia.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
apologize.
I'm gonna say.
Well,
Kick
I'm gonna
its
hold
ass.
what I rolled, so I'm gonna just add it
Yeah,
up.
hold that. I'll let you keep it. All right.
How badly hurt is this one in front of him? Me.
Uh,
Like really, really, like a hit's gonna do it?
his shields are holding him up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna call that spiritual weapon back over from behind him.
Oh God. I love that you just control that. I don't have to do it.
Wreck him.
And he's held, so he can't get an attack of opportunity. So I'm gonna back the fuck up,
Okay.
so I can actually throw my hammer at him.
Sounds good. I'd use your real hammer first.
Yeah.
I mean, go ahead. He's still got a high AC, but you have advantage
if you hit,
on
you
both.
crit if you're 5 feet if you attack it with a melee
That's
weapon.
true. If you use it point blank, and I have said that this thing is a giant bane weapon.
Ooh, and in addition, does it count if you make a melee spell attack?
No, you have to be within 5 feet.
You have to be
Oh,
within.
within 5 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. All right, so I'll stand there.
I
and
guess the
just
question is though,
whack 'em.
does spiritual weapon count for that? Because the weapon is within 5 feet, so I would say probably actually.
It's a melee spell attack.
Yeah, but
I
it's
don't know
within
if that
5 feet, so it's not like
counts.
you're doing. It's not a ranged attack. It's basically a second weapon.
It
So
moves
I
up
would
and
include
smacks
it personally. If someone finds that they said different in Sage Advice, post it in the comments or something. But for now, we're going with this.
Okay, so I roll just in case I...
You have to.
Is it
He
one?
still has a high AC, so you have advantage. You have advantage because he is paralyzed.
I thought you said something about auto crit.
If you
If you
hit.
hit.
If you
crit.
hit, okay, I
Yes.
see.
So you have advantage, and if you hit,
Okay, so I will
If
add
hit,
that one to
do
that
great.
one and that one to that one then for advantage. Okay. That is 22
that is a hit.
and 26.
Those are 2 crits. Then go ahead and roll me damage. Krista, you're just up there being like, support mage, support mage.
We love a support mage.
Honestly,
my D8s.
well, the normal NPC PC of the party, like our dragon Farah, is
Yeah.
mostly a support mage, and nothing
Yep.
makes
Oh,
me
fuck
happier than
yes.
being like, and you get haste, and you get haste, and that's all I can do because I only have twin spell.
Yeah.
But twin
Oh, I
spell
played
and
a
haste.
I played a like super high level diviner in Pathfinder that was like
spiritual
dimensional
weapon,
anchor.
21 points, max damage.
Perfect. Give me your dwarven thrower max damage. Don't forget the 2d8 turns into 48. So you should be rolling 6d8 on this attack.
Ooh, Boise.
$43 points of damage. Oh, and I actually didn't add the divine strike either.
Go ahead. That would double as well.
Oh, would it?
Is it a flat number or is it a dice?
It's a die.
It's a die, so it counts as the crit. And you always use it with that weapon, so it's gonna make sense.
10 thunder damage.
Okay. Please describe this for me.
Well, I think Malia is gonna do a kind of like, she's caught the hammer again. She's gonna do that kind of rear back and put the full body like hinging forward from the heels up, and put the full body behind it, and at the same moment, with her extra little bit of concentration, pull the spiritual weapon to hit as well.
Fist to fist, basically.
Basically, like right. You know what? Both sides of the head.
Both
Let's
sides
go
of the
for
head.
that.
Okay, so with that, you'll be
And
able to basically
she's gonna,
bound
like,
off some of the
scream at it, like-
spikes of the shield to do it.
Yeah, she's gonna just kind of be like, "Take Vela's might."
The head explodes like overripe fruit falling off of a cart. and the giant is going to collapse to the ground, dead. The dreadnought has been defeated, which means that he will succeed his paralyzation save this round. And immediately die. Sorry, I had to make the dumb joke. And with that, that is his round, which means that it is now Scaffram.
29.
20. Holy shit. With another tremendous wrench, you will shatter those chains, and seeing their compatriots run, these two are going to begin to flee as well. All right, so now you see that let's see, there's another human to the north cowering in the corner away from all of this, and there are 2 cages full of each with a pair of captured townsfolk. Seeing that the battle is winning, nearby at a cooling trough, a pair of men who are working themselves to the bone are going to pick up rocks and begin moving to the first cage and start bludgeoning the locks with the rocks. It's not nearly the type of effort that you've been putting into this, but they're doing their best with their exhaustion and meager food rations having weakened them. What would you like to do with the rest of your action?
I'm going to head towards the next cage and try to start ripping that open too.
Sounds good. All right, you can rush over to it, and fantastic. I love it when good characters play good characters. Right? Like, good people are the best. All right, it is the Phoenix's turn. Hold on, let's see if the Phoenix knows its left from its Phoenix right. Okay. The Phoenix is going to turn around and is going to notice the fire giant here and is going to surge at it. As it has been alive for 1 round, which means it's going to grow a scale, and is going to make an attack. It is going to lurch forward, screaming as the flames erupt all around it. It is going to dive forward and is going to, just double checking something. Okay. Is going to attack. It is going to claw and scratch the giant, who is unfortunately immune to fire. So it is not going to do any damage, but it is going to take the giant's attention this round. As flaming claws rake across its flesh, igniting sweat dripping off of him to fire, but not the flesh itself. This thing's very hot. Ogwen, it is your turn.
Hi. I am going to send my broom towards some of the fleeing folk. It can hold up to 400 pounds, so it might help the worse off ones. They might be able to get a couple on them. Okay. And yell, "Scaffram, get him on the broom!"
All right, so your broom was going to fly over to some of the worse off ones.
And then...
Oh, cool.
I think we're going to have to ice ball them. They're not quite as close as I would like them to be. But I guess I'll just do the one.
Okay. There you go. You have a broom right here, Krista.
Why, thank you.
Ogwen.
Very kind of you.
There you go. And it is now controllable by you.
Wonderful.
I tried.
Thank
you. No worries. Okay, so who are you going to ice ball?
I'm going to ice ball Buddy in the middle here.
Sounds good. I have to double check something really quick.
Sure.
Because nobody ever defends, including me. So I have to double check if that gives me advantage on dex saves. When you use the dodge action, you make dex saving throws with advantage. Yeah, I had a feeling, but I wanted to be sure.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Can I use my bonus action before that to get his name?
Yes, you may. His name is Guy Fiery.
Ah! Wonderful.
Okay, that is gonna be... Oh, shit, it's a dex save.
Sorry, did he make a wisdom save as well?
The wisdom save, he did not. He got a nat 20 on the wisdom save.
Okay. I don't know his name then.
Okay, you do not know his name, but what Guy Fiery pops into your head for some reason, and you're like, oh, that could be right.
What a dumb name for a fire giant. So good.
Is this Dungeons and Dragons and Diners and Drive-ins and Dives?
Very
Yes,
much is, yes.
I'm literally wearing that shirt right now. I'm wearing my red one. I'm sorry, Robin. We're inside of a lava place. I couldn't wear the blue one you got me as a present.
Character name.
Guy Fiery.
Determination for Scaffram.
Determination for Scaffram.
Oh, it's not terrible.
All right, that means you all have determination now.
10.
Okay, so I rolled with advantage. And what was your DC? 17?
18.
18. Well, that's unfortunate. I have a -1 to dex saves because that is a hit.
Wonderful. It's not a whole ton of damage, but it is ice damage. 10, 26.
26. All right, that is a good solid hit as a tremendous ball of glacial ice fires from your fingertips and explodes here at the base of him, knocking him back and dealing a significant amount of damage. Good job with that. Good job. And anybody who's wondering, in my games I allow you to customize spells. That is the only version of the spell that Ogwyn knows.
Yes.
Or, well, the only version that she prepared. You can't switch it on the fly without a special ability, but hey. All right, Ogwyn, that is your turn. Are you doing any movement or anything? Because hopping off your broom is a free action.
This, I don't think I can really do much for this gent, so I'm just going to stay where I am.
Okay. That gent is not immune to fire, unfortunately. Oh, well, that would have been nice. He is going to spend his action yelling something at the child. You can do this. I believe. You have no idea what that even means, but
may I also taunt this giant
as a social action?
He attacks. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, make me an intimidation roll.
Sure. I just want him to attack me and not the kid. It's a 6.
All right. It's just lost over the sound of the explosion in lava. What do you yell? I want to know.
Oi, fathead! Why don't you attack over here, huh? I'm freezing your balls over here, so come get me.
All right, that's great.
It's been a while, okay?
It's been a while since you frozen someone balls off?
Exactly. She's been living in a nice little city.
Perfect. All right. So Stone Giant Youth is going to pick up another rock and throw it because now it's inside of 30 feet. Something good happens. They're going to roll with advantage. Look, and drop the dice on the floor, which means that I roll with this one. Which means that is a hit. So Stone Giant's rock does rock. +9 to hit. Yep. Oh, cool. They're actually pretty good at this. Oh, God, really? Stone Giants are really good at rocks. Who would have thought? They are going to reach down, pull a bit of rock away from the wall, right where Winter, Mars, you just climbed up the wall, is going to rip it out and hurl it across the room, striking the fire giant on the precipice for 30 points of damage. Holy.
Does that make my footing kind of like slide underneath me or anything?
No, you have managed to make it up before then.
Okay.
So, and then the fire giant is going to... Oh, you gotta be shitting me, man. The fire giant is going to be struck in the side of the face by this, and is going to go prone. Because stone giants are really good at throwing rocks. Did you know? They're the only ones that knock people prone, I think.
So it's a good thing I made a friend.
Yeah, it really is. I'm actually... And this guy doesn't have, like... They don't have full stats. They're a teenager. I'm subtracting 2 from everything they do, and they're still... It's pretty good. I'm proud of you.
They got a wicked sidearm.
Yeah, right?
You're gonna make it in the big leagues, kid.
Okay. And, Oh, I should have just rolled flat. I forgot they're exhausted. Oh, well, something good happened. All right. Daddy is going to reach over, grab some rocks as well, and join in the fun. They're not exhausted because they could not be. So that is going to be a 18 to hit, which is also a hit. However, they are rolling with disadvantage because of prone. Well, I rolled even higher on the disadvantage dice, so that's great. That is going to be another 33 points of damage. Holy shit, guys. That's not the way math works, Kelly. Yeah. Okay. And Mars, it is... Oh, actually, I skipped Cadamus completely. So, seeing the fire giant fall, Cadamus is... he's going to advance 25 feet and hold an action to basically attack if this thing gets in range. Okay, and now we are at Mars. Mars, what do you do?
Okay, so I'm going to take another aim at the one that's prone and shoot at him. Is that good?
That
Is
sounds
fine?
great. Go ahead.
Okay. And I'm going to use the bonus action again to evoke my sneak attack.
All right, go ahead.
You said 18 was to hit, right?
18 is a hit on this guy.
Okay, cool. That's good. Good. Okay. 6, 10, 14, 18, 22, 26 on that one.
26 damage?
Yeah.
Oh, God. That's a good hit. Your arrow embeds in the side of his face, plunging out through his right eyeball as it punches through the temple. Blood begins to streak down the side of his face. Are you doing anything with your movement?
No, I'm gonna hold my ground where I'm at right now.
Alright, sounds good.
Because then I'm also rather close to another potential ally, so then I could probably use a sneak attack if something comes closer to me.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, that's your round, and we are back to Malia. Malia Sunsworn, what would you like to do?
Alrighty. Sorry, just checking my distances.
Totally cool.
Okay. I am going to move the spiritual hammer up to this closest guy.
Alright, and does it have a range of... It moves 30 feet, right? I believe it moves... It can only move 30 feet, right?
Shit, no, you can only move it 20 feet.
Oh, it was only 20
I forgot
feet?
because I had a quick look at the spell. I didn't read the text again because the range on it is 60 feet for casting.
Yeah,
it.
we've had this confusion before. It happens.
I forgot. I've got too many characters. With too
You
many
do,
spells.
you do, and later tonight we're going to talk about more.
Okay. Okay, so I can't do that. However, I can hit him with guiding bolt.
Okay, you can. And Guiding Bolt is just an attack, so go
Yeah,
ahead.
it's just a ranged spell attack.
He is prone, so you will be at disadvantage.
Fuck's sake.
I mean, I think you got it.
Nope.
No?
No.
What'd you get?
I mean, I rolled a 4.
Okay, yeah. Well, I didn't know if you had like a
So-
plus 11 or something. All right, so Holy Light streaks out of
No,
your
it's
hand.
a ranged. It's a
Oh,
spell attack,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. Is going to streak directly over his head, missing him. Are you doing anything with your movement?
Oh. I already moved.
Oh,
I
did
had
you
to
already
move to even get
Oh,
within
you're right.
60.
Sorry, the map's huge, so I think I lost track of you for a second. All right, Fire Giant 1, that's the guy that you've been hammering, is going to take his action right now. Standing up, he is going to... I'm going to spend a Hurt Them More to take a free action, and he is going to rip a chunk of rock from next to him and hurl it at the Stone Giant Youth. He's going to stand up first, pardon me. That is an 18. And if a rock or similar sized object is hurled at a stone giant, the giant can, with a successful... Okay. Dex 10 saving throw, catch the missile, and take no damage from it. The fire giant is going to reach down, pulling the lava stone out, and is going to hurl it across the way, and the stone giant youth is going to raise their hands and pluck it out of the air.
So they just played dodgeball.
Yeah, stone giants are amazing. They are the best. They're so much better than I ever played them in... There, I'm going to make him a little smaller so that makes more sense. And you can hear his... Well, you hear their father from across the way cheer. Yes! All right.
I'll go and cheers right along next.
The fire giant angrily is going to use the rest of their movement to step forward, and with their reach is going to try to hit Cadamus with one of their 2 swings. That is going to be 2 hits, and Cadamus is just slightly out of range. Damn it, damn it, damn it. So that is going to be 6d6 twice. Yeah. Okay, so let's roll 12d6 plus 4, 7, 14. Okay, Cadamus is going to take in another 50 points of slashing damage as this thing brings down 2 tremendous blows into his armor, knocking him down to his knees. I'm fine. Mostly. He grunts through the pain, blood pouring down onto his greaves. Scaffram, it is your turn. You rush up to the cage.
Let's rip opening in it.
Sounds good. Go ahead and make me an attack roll or an athletics check.
26.
Oh, well, hell. All right, so the gate is going to shatter, and these 2 are going to tumble out. Oop, moved you by accident. And down there, the others are going to roll with disadvantage, and are actually going to be able to break the lock on this one, freeing the rest of them. Oh,
yay!
All right. And what are you doing with the rest of your action? You've still got your movement.
I'm going to try to corral them. It's like, run!
All right.
I have my broom as well to toss a few on.
Yeah, well, I'll sweep them out the front door.
All right, sounds good. They are going to move. 5,
we'll try to get the
10,
weaker ones onto the
15.
broom.
Probably take 3.
Yeah, the way that they're emaciated at the moment, probably. Okay, so Scaffram, you're going to be able to shepherd them a bit over. Then it is going to be Fire Giant 2. Fire Giant 2 is clustering with a Phoenix right now and is not having the best time. This Fire Giant is going to... Yeah, I mean, if you're immune to fire, dude, it's your call. Is going to attempt to grapple the Phoenix. Holy crap. That is going to be a hit. Not that good of a hit, though. Hold on. That is versus that. One moment. I have to check something really ridiculous. There we go. So it's Strength Athletics versus Dex Acrobatics. Strength Athletics. Okay, it's going to be a 28 versus... Damn. Okay. The fire giant is going to reach up as this giant phoenix continues to grow and claw at his face, and is going to grab it by the wings and start to pull. You can see that flame starts to drip down the side of its arm. Oh, its wing, I should say, as if it were bleeding out, and it starts to slowly tear the wings apart. The flame licking the giant's hands appear to do no damage. But the Phoenix is going to continue attacking because it's going. Why can't it? Or it's not going to do anything. But so it's going to be a contested. Okay, it is still grappled, and it is starting to take damage. We are now at Ogwyn's turn. Ogwyn, what are you doing? Above you, you see the Phoenix wrestling with this fire giant. The fire giant is rending this Phoenix apart, attempting to kill it with its bare hands. You're muted, by the way.
I couldn't find the button. Unfortunately, I think I'm a little bit far away for it, so my best bet is going to be to take out this other guy that is closer.
Okay.
I am going to use Toll the Dead.
Ooh, good one.
Because it's taken damage, correct?
Yes. Do I have a save for that, or is that an auto work? Can't remember off the top of my head.
It is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, cool. Well, my 4 obviously succeeds.
Well, clearly.
Clearly, that 4 gets me there.
Let's just hope that I actually do okay on this. That one was cocked. There we go. 16, 27 necrotic.
How many?
Oh, you know what? No, hang on. I had an extra D12. Let me
Okay, I was about to say, damn!
Well, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Wait, did you do more on less?
No, I did 3 points less.
Because it has taken damage, it does 2d12, is that what it is?
3d12 at level 11.
Oh yeah, because it's a cantrip and it scales.
Yes.
Okay, what does this look like? How does Toll the Dead affect? Is it just like spiritual damage? It's necrotic, right?
It's necrotic. A bell sound rings out through the air. Yeah. And
it is going to grab its chest and drop to its knees, dead. As its heart fails it from the sound of your bell.
Told you attacking the wee one was a bad idea.
Nice. All right. That was Ogwyn's turn. Cadamus is going to stand up and is gonna book it north. That Phoenix probably needs some help, so he can make it to there.
We're kicking butt tonight.
Yeah, you guys really are. So I don't have to. It's having. You know what? It's. This is the thing. When you keep slaves, it's really easy for a slave revolt to happen. Especially if your slaves are giants.
I approve this message.
I approve this message. Yeah. Hey, it worked in Haiti. Google it. It's a fun story, unless you're a slave owner. Well, then it's a fun story for everyone.
Them.
Yeah, I have got some great memes about that, but okay, so enough of that. Stone Giant Youth is going to sit down because they are very tired now. And that is going to be the end of this round. Top of the initiative, Stone Giant Adult is going to... is too tired to do that. So they are going to move 60 feet, start making their way down and around toward the bridge. Probably to go and reach their child. Mars, it is your turn. What do you do?
Okay, so I'm going to slide down from my perch now.
Okay, sounds good.
And try to make it... Can you show me roughly how far I could get where I can still make a...
So you could make it from here. So from this top ledge, you could get to here with your regular movement. So right down at the base. And then if you did a double move, you could make it on the other side of the bridge, like the western bridge. And if you used your bonus action to dash or double moved, you could make it basically to the next bridge.
Okay, because I want to be able to do, again, another one of my arrow attacks from a distance to hit the far north fire giant.
Okay.
So how far can I go with that to be able to do that
you can
action?
shoot from here, and I believe you'll be rolling with disadvantage because your bow is 60, 120? Like your range on it? I believe a short bow's medium range is 60.
It might be 80, but could you double check and
I'm
let me
double checking
know?
it right now, yeah.
Thank you. You might be correct, but for some reason...
It's either it's always 60 or 80, right? So,
Yeah.
Short bow. 80. Okay, so moving down to here, you are just in range at that first bridge that you can spend your bonus action for a sneak attack and fire.
Then that's what I would like to do, please.
Okay, you may do so. Go ahead and make me an attack roll with no advantage, no disadvantage.
15, and then adding... So I rolled a 15. I'm adding 7 to that, so that's a hit.
15.
I'm assuming?
Yes, it is.
Okay, nice. And this was actually a pretty good sneak attack here. So that's 6, 12, 17,
Okay.
23, and then 27.
27. Oh, it always has to be the odd number there.
Yeah. That's the 3s.
Okay. Oh, it might help if I have the number lock turned on. There we go. That's not the way math works. There we go. All right, so your arrow is going to fly and puncture into right in between the armored greaves above the above their basically is going to fire right into the side of this giant's hip, and you can see it strike bone right there at that weak point in the armor that is needed for flexibility. Good job, Mars. Malia, it is your turn again.
Alrighty. She's gonna move up and fling a guiding bolt at this dude.
Okay, and is the range on that is 100 feet, right?
120.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, you're just inside of the range. Roll me an attack, and he is vertical, so it is a regular one.
And how damaged is he looking right now?
Okay. He's all
Okay.
right.
I'm gonna upcast it at 3rd level then.
Okay.
Ba-ba. 24.
24 to hit is a hit. Roll me damage.
Okay, so that is d6s.
All right, an explosion of light flies from your hands and strikes into this fire giant wrestling with a phoenix. There we go. That's centered now. How much damage?
$27 points of radiant damage. Sorry, I have to roll more dice than I have, so I have to add it up and then re-roll some.
Okay, 27. All right, 27 points of radiant damage slam into the side of it as it is wrestling with the phoenix. It turns and notices you, but is otherwise distracted. You can't really do much else. Fire Giant 1 is dead, which means Scaffram, it's your turn. What would you like to do, my friend?
I will turn off my mute to start with.
Cool.
Is
all.
the Elder Giant actually walking past me?
He will try, yes.
Okay, because I'm going to yell to him. It's like, "Oi! Let me catch a ride!" And run over to him and jump up and try to hang onto his arm. Let's go save your boy.
Oh, okay. You know what? Let me check my strength. I got 23 strength. I can carry a dwarf.
Sweet, I have the same strength as him.
Yep. He will nod and...
I'm actually stronger than him. Maybe I should carry him.
Yeah, maybe you should carry him. He's probably heavier than you. He's a stone giant.
Yeah.
He's part stone.
Yeah.
But sure, that works. He's got more move. Oh, he's got... Damn! Actually, hold on. So yeah, he's going to rush. He's actually going to be like on the bridge. He has a movement speed of 40. So yeah, you are... Yeah, nice. Good for you, buddy. You will do that. Are you doing anything else with your action?
Nope, just dangling off of his arm.
Okay, sounds good, Scaffram.
Maybe do a couple chin-ups on the way there.
Fire Giant 2 is going to take 2 rending attacks. Okay, that is going to be 1 fail and 1 success, which means that the Phoenix is going to start to tear a little and is actually going to slowly dribble down in size. As the giant re-solidifies its hold by grabbing the bird's throat and starts stripping the wing off. The Phoenix is going to try to escape because it is not dumb. That is a 14. Ooh, actually, can it do it? 14 plus Dex, 22 versus a 22 versus 20. As he resolidifies his grip, he starts to tear it, and the bird is going to peck twice, which doesn't do damage, but probably doesn't feel great, enough that it slips out on the magma-like blood dribbling down the side of its wing, and is going to escape the grasp. That's basically all it can do, is try to escape. It could try to move, I guess. Hold on one moment. Oh, cool. Yes, it is going to fly away because it has flyby, which means it does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Nice.
And it has a flight speed of... Oh, damn. It is going to fly 80 feet away because it has a flight speed of 120. Because, yeah. Okay. Ogwyn, it's your turn. What do you do?
I'm gonna unmute, and then I'm gonna cast. There's no one in 10 feet of me. Perfect. I'm gonna cast Thunderstep.
Okay, sounds good. How
need
far
to
does that
move.
teleport you?
90 feet. I would like to get about here.
Okay, so you don't want to use
I don't
this.
want to go the full
Okay, cool.
90.
Sounds good. I was about to say, you can reach him if you step forward.
My AC is 12, sir.
I only do, like, 6d6 per attack. You'll be fine.
I have 40 hit points.
I could literally
Okay.
kill you with 1 hit.
Yeah, you have with other giants.
Shh. I just have so many jokes I could say right now. I'm not going to say any of them.
That is... Oh, and then I'm going to, because I'm within 60 feet, I'm going to use my bonus action to demand his name. Roll me a wisdom save.
Check the chat real quick.
Hate you so much.
I got a nat 20.
No! Yeah, okay.
She just wanted your name.
I just want to know your name, sir.
I would like you to do me a favor, though, as you are asking for... Oh, never mind. I was thinking about something else. I was going to say that for the Dreadnought, you probably would have known the name because the leader of the Fire Giants was named earlier.
Yeah.
So, but this
That
guy...
should give him disadvantage.
the corpse just goes, ugh.
Exactly. Tell me his name.
Briark. His name is Jamie Oliver. I mean, hot Jamie Oliver.
That's just Jamie Oliver.
Is it, though? Is it?
Depends.
Ooh, it could be... Yeah, I've got nothing. I was trying to think of a joke, but the best I could come up with is for the stone giant being Wolfgang Rock. that was kind of halfway okay. All right,
Bobby
so
Flame.
Bobby Flame, that's pretty good. That's not bad. Yeah. I'm still struggling. I'm not punny tonight. Yeah, Gordon Flamsy. Like, that's the best I could do on that one. Okay. Welcome to Hell's Kitchen. I mean, this would look like this. But anyway, so you do not have his name, but you can do other stuff. What do you want to do?
I cast Thunderstep. That's all my.
Oh, yeah,
that's
you're
all
right.
I can do.
Okay, so you try to reach for his name. You do not get it. And you still have your movement, though, if you wanted to move anymore. Okay, sounds good. All right.
No thankies.
Catamus is... Ooh, not close enough. But he is going to rush 25 feet forward, is going to... Yeah, he's going to ready an attack action. So return a hit as soon as it comes. And Stone Giant Youth is going to get up and move 15, 20 feet across the bridge. And then we are at top of initiative. Stone Giant Adult and our good friend Skafrum is going to go, let's see, he can step right across that, so that's 20, 40. Cool, so the two of you, he's going to use a double move, because why the hell not? And that's going to put you right about there. Malia, a stone giant, is going to step over you, carrying Skafrum on one arm.
Don't look up.
Too late.
Oh yeah, you wear a kilt, don't you?
Well, it's
I'm sure
mostly,
he's wearing, the giant's wearing a loincloth too.
Yeah.
I
It's
think Molly
mostly
just looks
armor.
up startled and goes, all right.
Rachel Scorching Ray, that is... Okay. It's too bad there aren't, like, if we don't have anything infernal here, because then we could have Paula Demon. Alright. Alright, so, Mars, it is your turn again, my friend.
Okay. I'm going to move just past my friendo here.
Sounds good. And you are in range that you can aim and fire again.
I seem to be doing really well with my attack, doing the bonus sneak attack bits. So I'm gonna keep doing that, because otherwise I was like, should I use my, like, witch bolt or something? But
I mean, the sneak attack really makes it.
right? Yeah, exactly.
Witch bolt's alright, Eldritch Blast is alright, sneak attack is besto.
Sneak attack, best attack.
Oh, and don't forget that because Cadmus hasn't a chance to strike him, you have advantage on... Actually, you do not need to spend your bonus action because Guiding Bolt is still in effect.
And there's
That means
advantage or no
You have advantage for free. So that means that you can sneak attack without spending your bonus action, which means you actually have an extra 30 feet of movement if you'd like.
Sure, okay. I'll move up a little bit closer just to the base.
Okay, sounds good. So rushing around, you drop, aim, and watching this fire giant glow with energy. Do it.
Well, so that's a 19 to hit.
That's a hit. Roll me damage. Or
Woof,
count
okay.
the damage.
Yeah, I rolled it all together for you.
I know. I love it when people do that.
Oh.
Saves so much time. I wish I could do it, but I got too many dice to roll.
These are some lower numbers, so I'm not quite impressed with that. But that's okay. So that's 10, 15, 18, 21.
21 points of damage? Hell, that's something.
Yeah.
All right, that is going to... That's actually a pretty solid hit. Another arrow fires in, and you'll actually split the arrow that you put into the side of him originally, driving that arrowhead deeper as the second one drives in. Malia, it is your turn.
All right. Oh, he's right.
You can move. He's a friendly square, so you can move through.
I see. Okay. I think I can get to about there. It's
Okay.
about the distance of one of his strides. Actually,
Oh, there we go.
right there.
And are you going to guiding bolt again?
Guiding bolt. I'm not gonna upcast it though. Actually, no, I am. I'm gonna upcast it a second.
Sounds good.
24.
24 is a hit. Roll me damage.
$26.
26 points of damage, and...
And that is radiant damage.
Okay, 60... Okay, don't mention things, Kelly. Okay, that is a solid hit. It is now, Skafrum, it's your turn. So you're riding high over here? You just gonna hang on?
Yeah, I might as well until the two giants get closer, and then I'm going to jump off.
Sounds good. All right, it is giant number 2. Pardon me, final giant. Let's see. Okay, he's got a nat 20 on his courage. So It is a good day to die if he must, but he's going to take this dwarf out first. Stepping forward, he does not have to... Oh, Catamus. You can't do a reaction, bro. You don't have the range. What are you doing? That was a Kelly mistake right there. I'm gonna retcon that because he would understand better than me. And he would go defensive. So, first attack is going to be that. Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay, that is going to be... Let me check my armor class. That's going to be 2 misses, one of which was a botch. I'm going to have Catamus do a reflect... Okay, that's a... Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Catamus's bonus to hit is... It's only a plus 10. Damn. Wait, how is it only a plus 10? Oh, yeah, because Pathfinder is different stuff. What am I thinking? Sorry, talking to myself. Don't mind me. All right, so the giant brings down his blade, and Catamus is actually going to be able to deflect it. Catamus has Guiding Bolt if he gets an attack of opportunity. Okay, he's missed. Guiding Bolt is
on the first hit.
On the first hit, it's no longer effective. Catamus is going to take a 5-foot step forward as this goes down, and is going to deflect the blade with his axe, but is not going to be able to make a solid hit. However, it is going to be the Phoenix's turn. The Phoenix is going to make a Wisdom roll to see if it knows what is going on here. The Phoenix is confused. Ogwen.
Aye.
The Phoenix
Please don't attack me.
is going to attack you.
I'm gonna cast Absorb Elements Fire.
Reflexively.
Yep.
Okay, you may go ahead. So does that? How much damage does that do?
It doesn't do
That's
anything
what I
to
mean.
him. Yeah.
How much does it absorb?
It absorbs 1. Oh, sorry. Next. I have resistance.
Okay, that's the way it works.
Yeah.
Okay, it is going to shriek and is going to dive at you, dealing 21 points of fire damage, reduces to 10.
Ooh, Boise. Okay.
As a mystic shield erects around you, as flame licks around you. It is your turn. You may try to get across to this thing. What languages do you speak?
I speak Draconic,
Okay.
Giant, Dwarven, and Elvish.
Okay. You can
Any of
try.
those help me.
What would you think a Phoenix would use?
If any of them, probably Draconic, but I would think Ignan, honestly. They're probably elementals.
Ignan or Primordial would definitely work.
Yeah. And I didn't prepare tongues today. Oh, wait. Does message... You don't have to understand their language to cast message, correct?
I'm gonna check that real quick.
Message...
Because I learned something really creepy about Magic Mouth. The target hears a message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. So it appears that you whisper a message, so you do have to speak.
It needs to understand, yeah. Okay. Bugger.
Ask me about Magic Mouth during the break.
I don't wanna.
Yeah, you kind of do. It's weird.
I'm hoping that it will understand if I keep trying to attack the giant.
Sounds good. I mean, I'll let you make...
Sorry, go ahead.
I said I'll let you make the persuasion roll as your bonus action.
Okay, I can do that as a bonus action. At disadvantage?
No. Well, actually, yeah, you're in combat with it, so yes, it would be disadvantage.
And I don't speak its language, right?
You don't know what language you're using.
Oh, I'll use Draconic. We'll
Sure.
hope. No.
No?
5. 4.
5?
4.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
So calling out to you, you're like, I'm not your enemy, or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, what would you like to do?
Hold there, darling. It's okay. See, look, I'm attacking him. And I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead again.
All right, sounds good.
That other guy.
That is a failed save right there. That's what a failed save looks like.
Hooray. I didn't roll well. Take 10 points of damage.
Okay, every little bit. Okay, Ogwen. And it's Cadamus's turn. I'm gonna make 2 attacks with him at -5 + 10 on both. And I'm gonna miss both of them. Well, balls. That is a 10 and a 9. Youch. Alright, so you are witnessing a fantastic sword versus axe duel on the edge of the bridge, where the sword just and gets knocked aside by this glowing axe time and time again. Clang, 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 clang. I can only hold him off for so long! Keep ringing the damn bell! Stone Giant Youth is going to continue across the bridge toward their father and is going to make it right in front of Malia. Now we're at the top of the initiative. Stone Giant proper is going to step forward and just around to shield, which means that Scaffram is going to be dropped off right there. Mars, it is your turn. What are you doing, Mars?
What I do best, yeah.
All right, do it again. Just go over there. Okay, let's do it. So this
Again,
doesn't have...
Oh, sorry, 22 to hit?
22 to hit is a hit. It's going to just remind you don't have advantage, but yeah.
Yeah,
no. So you do spend your bonus action to aim?
Yes. And that's 6, 11, 16, 21, 25, 28.
Damn.
Please.
Damn, son. That is a beautiful shot that is going to slam into the armor right at a gap around the ribs and is going to plunge deep. Blackish red blood is going to begin to bubble and boil out of that wound. That is a very, very good hit. Malia, you are up. What do you do?
All right. Well, she's gonna move her full move and shift the spiritual weapon to up by her. Unfortunately, I can't do anything else with it right now.
Okay, so the spiritual weapon floats above Ogwen's head.
Mm-hmm.
Do-do-do-do. It's like you have an idea in the shape of a hammer. Have you considered hammers?
You considered smash. It was Spanish.
You know what? I'm gonna attempt just a cantrip.
Okay, which
Make a
one?
dex save.
I would prefer not to. But at the same point, that is a 16. I don't think that's enough.
Fortunately, your spell save DC was 17.
Yep, that -1 dex sure sucks.
Alright. I like that these scale.
Cantrip scaling is the best spell thing in D&D. Like, point blank.
Yeah. Okay, so that is 20 points of radiant damage from Sacred Flame. So, what is it? Flame-like radiance descends upon them.
All right, that sounds great. The flame is going to erupt out of all edges of the armor, firing into the ceiling, firing down into the lava, burning it, and Scaefram, it is your turn. This thing is on its last legs. What do you do?
I don't know if I can reach it, can I?
I do not believe you can physically, but you can reach it with a ranged attack.
Throw
No, I
something
don't
at
have-
it and steal the kill from Cadmus.
This is true. You could do that.
Stand next to Malia and show up Cadmus.
I don't have any
It'll really
javelins
piss
left.
him off.
Do you not? I thought you had a pack of 10.
I did, and I burnt them all.
Oh, damn.
So
Does it-
I will just mosey across the bridge. Do.
Does anybody have a javelin on them nearby that you could grab?
I was gonna say...
Malia, do you have a pack of them?
I thought I had some.
I'm pretty sure you have a throwing axe, don't you?
I have 2 hand axes.
I'm pretty sure Scaefram would have a hand axe on him. He's the kind of guy.
You know what?
that
I have a
would.
light crossbow on me too.
Nah, that would be too much. But I'm sure that Scafram has a hand axe on him.
No, just battle axes.
Ah, you can throw one of those.
Do it.
Throw my battle axe.
It'll be fine.
I mean, you could nick one of Malia's hand axes off of her hip.
Yeah, that's true. It's on a thong.
Actually,
it's
a
literally
battle
just
axe
like-
of warning for taking down a giant would be pretty badass.
Do
I'll,
it.
I'll
Was
allow you to
his-
throw a battle
His
axe.
son's axe.
You can throw the battle axe of warning. If you botch, you're in trouble.
Yeah, I know. It's like, oh, I just threw that into the lava. Woo.
You can spend your inspiration and get advantage, though. If you roll double ones, it was meant to be.
That's true. I might have to do that because.
Did you
it's
spend
way
your
too
inspiration
risky.
already? Oh no, you spent your determination.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
throw
think
your.
someone bought it. Someone bought it back up.
Yeah, you have your determination back. Yeah, you know what? You're 30 feet away. I'll let you, as rule of cool, like overhand, just like axe throw your battle axe into this thing.
Yeah, like when you go down to those like axe throwing places.
Yep, and you have to
just-
double hand it so that you don't accidentally kill yourself. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, because you get the feeling someone's gonna wear this thing. And
Yeah.
hopefully it's what you're aiming at. Okay.
I'll let you do it, dude. Your strength's high enough, and this is a magic weapon. Go for it.
Okay, I'm going to roll a bunch of dice.
Okay, so roll me.
Roll.
That is going to be with advantage because you spend your inspiration.
Yeah.
All right, do it.
16 plus... 27?
That's a hit. Roll me damage.
Now I'm assuming I only get the one shot.
Yeah, you only get the one.
6, 7,
But sometimes one is all you need.
14.
Cool. Would you like to describe how this kills the giant?
I think it's one of those like bullseye, like literally gets them right through the nose.
All right, Cannabis knocks the giant shovel blade aside, the giant executioner's sword, and as he does, it makes the perfect opening. Your axe sails through and hits him directly in the nose, splitting the skull in half like a piece of firewood. The giant stands there for a moment, your axe embedded in his face. Looks down at the blood dribbling onto his sword arm, and in giant says, "Smells like rain," and is going to collapse backwards onto the ground, dead.
Nice shot.
All right.
Good job, boy.
Yeah.
All right, and
All right,
now
no,
we-
everyone help me with this bird.
All right, Fire Giant 2 is no longer there. The Phoenix is going to make another insight roll. Okay. What I would like
Malia, Call, and Celestial.
you to... as you did not use a... you did... Yeah, go ahead. What would you like to say?
Basically, we don't want to hurt you. We released you.
Be
Please,
free.
we need to go like deal with the giant queen.
Okay, so I want you to make me a persuasion roll.
Okay.
Have you used your inspiration?
I have not. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I would like to use my inspiration, sir.
Okay, don't forget you also have a point of determination you could use.
All right.
I'm curious.
Well, I rolled a 19,
Okay,
Nah.
so I
I'm
add
gonna do it.
2.
so 21,
You know what? Let's add the determination as well.
25.
Yes.
Okay. All right, and
As Malia calls out in very musical celestial.
damn, I should have had you roll flat then. What was your lower dice, just so I know? Because persuading in combat is disadvantage.
Are
but
we?
that
Oh,
was-
because we're in combat with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was your lower
Uh,
one?
12.
12. Okay, so either way, that would have been at least an 18. If we average them, that would have been at least a 21. So I'm not gonna make you. I'm gonna make you reroll that because that was my mistake. One moment while I take a drink of water because it's too hot in here. Hello, Raid. Good to see you. As you call out to it, the phoenix is going to expand, looking down at you with an incredible judgmental air. The lava is going to crawl up to it, and it is going to grow another magnitude as it looks down on you, flame licking out of every part of it, and it is going to call out in a shrieking caw. Wait, that's not it. Pardon me. Nah, I don't have any good ones on this one. So, he's going to screech, and in a puff of flame is going to just erupt into a full circle and vanish into nothingness. The fight is over. Drifting down on top of Ogwen is nothing that remains of the phoenix as it returns to its original its original plane, but 4 glowing like embers from a fireplace feathers will fall down around your feet, and you'll be able to collect them. They're very hot, so with your resist elements does it last the whole turn?
It lasts just my turn until the start of my next turn. So
okay, so at the start of your next turn, they're still you can collect them as the spell ends. They're going to cool in your hands, and the battle has ended.
How is the extraction going?
They're slowly making their way across. Remember, down at the base, you saw that there were a couple of people in cages as well. People that you will have to deal with. The stone giant elder, turns and looks at you. And with a deep, booming voice, heavily accented, will say to you, "There is much we share. You are here. Stop Zukara. Yes?"
Yes.
Big yes.
He touches his chest. "Lotgar, craftsman of
Malia.
Kain Gagra. I will tell you much. Get little humans and elves and dwarves out here. Then I tell you." And with that, the giant elder Lotgar turns to their child and ignores you while you manage to clean up the pieces, which we will do right after we get back from this break. So folks, don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back. You guys survived, and you kicked a lot of ass. I mean, look how chaotic that fight was.
We did so
Good
good.
lord.
Oh, it was ridiculous.
It
And
was like
yes,
team.
It was a 180 from the last session.
yeah, right. So Krista, you have 4 units of Phoenix down, legitimate Phoenix down.
Incredible.
And what that does, we'll find out after this break. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to Let's Talk to the Chat. Mike, you've aged so much since we last met.
It is no more, Mike. It's only Scaffram.
Oh, God.
Lovely to have you here, Scaffram. Coming
So
all the way
Scaffram.
from Faerun.
From Faerun.
Oh, wherever.
We're from
I
Elos,
forgot the
damn
name
it.
of it.
Faerun's for
Elos.
losers.
For normies.
For normies. Normies who like to have their gas giants before their terrestrial planets. I was running Rhyme on Monday, and Mike, not Michael Mike got so offended at their solar system model that they found, because there's a room that has an observatory in it, and I was describing the planets, and they're just like, just like so mad, because apparently Toril is like Earth, but there's like a Jupiter or Uranus. I said Uranus on purpose there. Version, like a planet before.
Oh.
Yeah, because gas giants normally form further away from gravitational pulls of suns, right?
Yeah.
So they were incensed. It's great. You should go back and watch it. But anyway, hello everybody. We're talking to the chat right now. So, and Scafram, you're looking good, man. That was a good final kill.
Oh, thank you.
All right, I'm gonna have some aspartame.
Delicious, delicious aspartame.
Yeah, if you told me like 3 years ago that I would be drinking diet or, you know, calorie-free soda, I would never have believed it. But oh, hey, Wabba Streams, good to go. How's it? Oh, good to go. Sorry. I've just ran a big ass fight. So the Wabba fam is here with the Wabapalooza. Wob, 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 wob. Anyway, hello, how is it going? You caught us during our break chat, so we just got done with a huge combat, which means I can get rid of this initiative sheet, which is, here's how I do initiative, and it's like a rave, basically, but it's awful.
Need to send you my macros.
I can't have too many tabs open or they'll accidentally, like, glitch. But you're so techie. I really like that. I still have not used the Trello board you've set up because my life is a nightmare. But I plan to start using it in July and see how well we can use it. But, folks, I just wanted to welcome you here. Those of you who are rating, those of you here for the first time. This is the portion of the program where we talk to the chat for about 15-20 minutes, and then we go back to games. So this is the part, if you have any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about, you pop it in the chat. We will do our best to respond. In the meanwhile, how is everybody doing tonight here? I'm doing pretty well. I keep inhaling my liquids instead of my airs, which isn't good. And then we had... Oh, thank you for the follow.
Scratch.
You have your cat on your lap?
Got a kitty.
Yeah, I'm giving her a back scratch.
Oh, that's nice.
She's loving it.
So, you know what I really want to
Harley's downstairs.
get? I want to get one of those erasable tablets, like the ones for like just taking math and stuff like that.
Mm.
The ones that are
Yep.
like basically like digital etch-a-sketches. I want to get one of those for initiative.
Yeah.
I think that could be good. Excel would be pretty good for this too.
Honestly, you should probably just get a tablet with like an Excel type or like grid
tablet-
type app on it that you can write on.
Hear me out. A tablet with OneNote where you can go zoot, click, and
Oh
it
god,
turns
yes, I
them
love
into text.
OneNote. OneNote is great.
OneNote is the
I
best.
actually I've started been looking at stuff and thinking, you know what? I kind of want a tablet. Like one of the ones that can connect to a keyboard. Because I
Like-
hate typing on tablets.
Yes.
Did you see?
I like keyboards.
When David used to come over,
But I
he'd
like to be able
bring
to
his Microsoft like what is Surface?
The Surface, yeah.
Oh, Surfaces are pretty cool.
He used to like that a lot. But anyway, that's not. That's the question. Do you know how I don't drink liquids? Yeah, that I know. I know, Robin. I know. So, question: what is everyone's reactions to the new books announced by Wizards? I have no opinion on the second one. The what the hell's it called?
The week of the summer.
No, it's the
What?
Chaos one. It's like the cacophony or the College of Chaos or something like that. Look what it's called. I don't have anything about. I don't really care about that. But I've already announced this on Monday, so I might as well announce it here. Our normal stream. So if you're watching us right now, there's a good chance that you either came here via a raid, via Good Luck, or you followed the Rime of the Frost Maiden stream here when we made a big splash over on YouTube with it. So Rime of the Frost Maiden is still going. We're on episode 33 of that right now, and it ends. It's probably going to end around episode 38. And when it is over, we're going to play a couple of games of Call of Cthulhu in the meanwhile and kind of spin our wheels for a bit before in September. On September 21st, we will be back again with The Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Will be our new Monday night game where you can join us. So that'll be me as the DM with a... the cast will be announced. So far, it only has one cast member confirmed 100%, and that is Hayden Davio, our good friend and voice actor. You may know them from such English dubbed anime as Goblin Slayer, and they recently were cast in One Piece, so that'll be cool. You know, I'm super excited about that, though. I'm really hoping that it's going to be sketch and terrifying, and it's all carnival themed. I need to actually work with Michael because Michael's our graphic designer, and I really want that look. So like, I'm sorry, Scafrum, when you give Michael his body back, be sure that he really leans into that whole like creepy Pennywise, like stripy type of like kinky circus look. That's what I want for this, with like lots of reds and whites. Like this should feel kind of like a 1930s circus that you wandered into and went like, huh, look, a strength tester, and then it eats your soul. Like that's kind of the vibe, okay? And this is how
Creepy circus.
Creepy circus. So, are you aware there's a D&D cookbook? Have we tried any of the recipes? No, but I've heard rat on a stick is pretty good. I've heard good things about rat on a stick because you actually just make it with like chicken kebabs.
That sounds good.
So, services, D&D cookbook, One Piece. As who? They are, Hayden just got cast as, I think they were, hold on. Let me just check their IMDb right now. They were already in One Piece. Weren't they like young Nico Robin? I thought they were.
I don't remember.
But
Hayden's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they're voicing maybe they're not in that one. They just got, I don't remember who, they just got cast as the younger version of a new character, but with One Piece, it's got like a million characters, so who knows? It's
They
exciting.
were very stoked for it, though.
They're
for
very
sure.
stoked. So then you'll also, they've done voices on Attack on Titan. They've done voices on Glepnir, Azure Lane. Oh, they were in Glepnir?
Lots of game voices, too.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of cool stuff right now. And actually, they're streaming
Hayden
right now.
Is excited to announce that they are the English voice of Rosinante Young in the dub of One Piece.
Oh, thank you. And Robin just put it in the chat
It's
as well.
actually pinned.
Perfect timing.
It's pinned to the top of their Twitter.
Nice. Oh, did we have a message from someone who is promising to make us rich? Oh, I love those messages. Yeah. So no, Hayden's seriously famous. Oh, you deleted him, Kale. You can undelete it.
I was gonna say, I was looking at it kind of going, huh?
Oh, cool. So DM Mike apparently is able to purchase things now. So that is great because the Twitch Dork Points menu is it's very visually based, so it's not very good for people with visual difficulties or anything like that. So that's really fantastic that you can use it now. So go ahead and just like buy a bunch of them to make up for ones that I've given you. Also, speaking of that, because DM Mike there is basically the king of the Patreon right now. If you like what we do here, we do accept bribes. And by that, I mean, so if you like what we do here, definitely give us a follow. Give us a sub over on YouTube, and you can watch our back catalog. You can also find the podcast, search Dork Tales on pretty much anything. If you don't find it on your podcasting app of choice, please send me a message on our Discord, and I will make sure that it ends up there. Robin, drop the Discord in the chat, please. I love having moderators in the chat that I can just say that to. It's just
Isn't
like,
it nice?
Computer, leave the link. Right? Make it so. So other things that you can do is if you want to support us, you can give us a sub on Twitch because that's always good. However, if you want to give us the most bang for your buck, the best way to do it is to go and support us on Patreon. There are a lot of tiers, cool stuff you do, credits at the end of the videos, and also pretty soon I'm updating a bunch of the tiers, so you'll be able to get additional things like back-end content and some fun stuff that nobody else is going to have access to because it's going to be fun. Basically, you can hang out. It's going to be good. Also, if you are looking for some cool clothing items like, not this, but some cool shirts and stuff like that, go to our TeePublic. You can get some cool merch, and it's actually a pretty decent
Is Winter
price.
wearing a shirt?
Winter is wearing a shirt, the commemorative LARP shirt.
Oh, okay. I knew it was in reference to one of your games.
I am going to get a
thank you, Sol.
Mars shirt at some point, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to wear my Malia shirt, but I just wanted the sleeves, so it was more comfy.
So
Yeah.
I also wanted to say thank you, Soul, for subbing right there, or for gift subbing. Everybody go check out Soul Omen's page because she does some streaming, and you should. What were you streaming last time? No Man's Sky. I hear it's gotten a lot better. I hear they really fixed that game up. But yeah, go follow her. And also, if you're not in our Discord, get in our damn Discord, because it's free and it's fun, and you get to see pictures of our dogs and cats and stuff, and our costuming, and you get to see like, oh, you get to hear the theme song that one of our fans made.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Froghemoth Legs wrote a song about Dork Tales.
Oh, that's so cool.
You go to the Discord, damn
spectacular.
it. Go to the Discord.
It's great. I love it.
Oh,
I kind
damn
of
it.
want to like. It's funny.
No, we
'cause
just
I
need
love
someone
it,
to-
but I kind of want to get it where all the cast members are singing it as well.
I really want to write a song that is like, because like, I gotta say, there are three things about Critical Role that I love. Okay, four things if you include just Travis in general. But number one, production value, obviously. Number two, their damn theme songs are so good. And if there are two things that I'm jealous about Critical Role, it is their funding and their theme songs. Holy crap.
I get
Holy
really
crap.
hyped when like things get animated. Like I
Yeah,
would love to see
right?
something get animated.
Well, and that's the
Flash.
thing, right? So if you are a patron and you are supporting us through subs, you are helping me buy additional art for the channel, get additional tech for the channel, and all of that. So it really adds up. I just actually am paying to get some of Malia's art updated a little bit so that it gets a couple more features for our thumbnails, because I had to do some really awkward photoshopping today to make something that I made work, but it worked kind of. I'm gonna just throw some money at it and hope it fixes the problem. Critical Role. Oh, thank you very much, MK. I really appreciate that. I saw a lot of your compliments while we were on break, and that really does mean a lot. I really want a theme song that the Infinite Monkey Tales theme song is really good, because it's just them being like, it's like Infinite God, how does it go? It's been about 3 weeks since I listened to it, but it's just them like over a guitar riff going, Infinite Monkey Tales, Infinite Monkey Tales. And it's really catchy. And I'm really pissed off. That and Weed and D's theme song is really good too. And I'm super jealous. Like, I want that kind of theme song, because the Critical Role theme song sounds just like the Gummy Bears theme, kind of. Like it's that type of 1980s cartoon theme, and I love that. You know, they're pumping their friends, and they're doing some stuff with some dice that they bought in a studio in Burbank, and they're going, you know, like that's the kind of song it is, and I want that. Canadian.
There's a wonderful company called Off the Beaten Path that does custom character theme songs.
Mars needs
You-
a theme song.
You tell them the vibe that you want, and they have multiple tiers, whether it's like just one instrument, whether it's a full instrumental, whether it's got lyrics and stuff.
Mars's theme is already Toxic by Britney Spears.
Well, see, that's the beauty. You could send that and be like, I want something that sounds like Toxic by
Okay.
Britney Spears, but specifically for me.
Hydrate time. The IMT one is really good though. Yeah, so I mean, I would love to have a theme song. The thing is, I need to work with a couple of people to do it. Which ones of us sang? Christine, you sing a bit. Amy sings. Krista, do you sing?
Hayden does too.
Hayden does it too, of course. Yeah. So I feel like Night. I was gonna say, I kind of want like a female kind of sounding voice. Like I want like a high pitched feminine voice to sing this. And then I realized that like 95% of our players are female presenting or non-binary. So I'm like, yeah. I don't have any guys. Like I've got Mike and James and sometimes Chris and sometimes David.
Yeah.
Is that it? Is that all the guys? Am I forgetting a guy?
Those are the regular.
Ooh, yeah, you must be sweaty, Michael. Because like a lot of the like.
Well, keep in mind that I'm really good at makeup, so when you say, "Yo, Mike's my guy friend," it's like, there's a caveat.
Look, hey, if my line is you're either my
present more male.
you have not started using they them pronouns, so I'm still counting you out as one of my guys. Okay, if you want me to change that, I will happily do so, because.
No.
Every time I meet a new guy, like this is great. So like when I was in university, I'd meet like new guy friends, and most of my friends are female, as you can tell. And I'd meet a new guy friend, and it would turn out within a year I was wrong, and they'd be like, "Hey, And then they'd be like, hey, well, I'm starting a transition. And I'm like, I'm really happy for you. I'm really happy for you, and I support you 100%. But son of a bitch, I just wanted another dude. Why did I get her? You know, and I just think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious that like every time I think that I've got like one more guy, because you normally, that's the weird thing about role-playing games, right? Like you expect it to be like, you know, kind of bro-y, right? Like a lot of bros. And it's like, it's just like me and like, nope. I'm the manly one. Anyway.
You're very manly, honey.
Sports? Sports.
Sport ball.
Actually, that's actually not completely off base, because there is I was gonna run that game when we were deciding what to run for the Friday night thing. We were gonna either run Generic 2, Reign of Emeries, or I tried to pitch the Wyvern Ball League, where the whole game would be, it was a D&D game, but you were a team of ball players in a fantasy like ball game, and it was your league match, basically a sports anime. And that got voted down.
Oh.
It doesn't mean that it's not still on the table.
That sounds amazing.
Right? And then every fight is actually a match against another team.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love that.
I really want to support your idea of doing the wrestling role-playing game, though, because, man, the interviews...
Christopher's got the book. He's super stoked for it. He'll run it, honestly.
I am going to be running that during Extra Life. So, folks, also,
Yes.
real quick, if you have any money at all, please save your pennies, because in August we are doing phase 1 of Extra Life. Extra Life is a charity that raises money for the Children's Miracle Network. In our case, that is the BC Children's Hospital, and we do this at least twice a year. In August, we are doing the Tabletop Appreciation Weekend, and I believe that's August 19th, the weekend, like around that. It's like around the third weekend in August, and we are running for 3 days. Not 100% straight, like much of the cast. I gotcha. But we are running for 3 days, various games. We're still working out the schedule right now, but it's going to be a bunch, and I will be running Worldwide Wrestling as one of my games.
Well, and you know what's fantastic? We've already almost hit $1,000.
Have we? Because last year we broke $15,000.
We've raised $987 so far for the team. Like, way to go, guys. We haven't even done, like, any Extra Life stuff yet.
It's really good. The channel has grown an incredible amount this past year, and I really want to leverage that to kick ass. Quick thing. So, as always, we appreciate any donations you make to the channel, any Patreon, any subscriptions. We hope that you get the value back that you feel like you put in for that. Extra Life, we get nothing aside. Well, I mean, like, we get T-shirts, I think, if we do enough. I got a medal.
We get T-shirts.
Got a cool dye.
I've got silver medals.
Oh, I got colored pencils and pencil crayons and stuff like that over there.
Tiny dice.
But
I got a sticker.
You got a sticker. So we get like little trinkets and stuff like that, but we don't get anything monetarily. Like 100% of the money that you donate to Extra Life goes toward charity and things like that. We also got that dice that rolls horribly. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to eat spicy ass wings. I will order that hot sauce for you, Vancouver. We have a bet that whoever raises more in Extra Life has to eat spicy wings. And I was when Vancouver by Night came to me, I was like, Steve, can you actually eat wings? Like just wondering, man. You're from Vancouver, and I'm from the Midwest. Like I'm from I'm from where people have spices. Right? Like my
Shade.
And he's like, nope. And I'm like, okay, man, you're okay. Sure. You know what? May you die gloriously in battle with the spices. But you know what? It's all for kids. I will inflict a medium poison damage. Unlike some of the things I have in that cupboard in there. By the way, if you're ever at what are they called? The one in Vancouver in the mall
Mills.
in Twassen Mills. There's a place called Pepper Palace.
Pepper Palace.
Yeah. Ghost in the Darkness is a beautiful brown sugar and what the hell is it? It's one of the Indian peppers.
It's not ghost pepper, and they called it Ghost in the Dark.
Hold on, Ghost. in
Don't do their challenge taste though.
Hey, the end. I got the T-shirt.
Do it.
I got the T-shirt.
Yeah, and for an hour, I was worried you were gonna die
Okay.
because you were like having a heart palpitations.
I was.
I wasn't gonna
So-
say anything, but I'm just gonna drop some hints here. Just give me a second. I'll go get it, and then I'll show you guys stuff. But since we're talking spice food, I'll show you something.
Sure, sounds
Oh,
good.
no.
So what Christine's talking about is at the Pepper Palace, and we're not sponsored by Pepper Palace. There is a hot sauce called The End. You may only buy a T-shirt if you survive eating a sample of The End. The End is... Hold on, I'm checking the Scoville rating. The
God.
End is... so it's vinegar, habanero, reaper peppers, and xanthan gum. How many Scovilles is this? Tell me how many
Okay.
Scovilles. What's
so
up?
I saw this cooking show, and they went and found the spiciest commercially available ramen. And
Oh, you got it?
me being dumb, I went and ordered it, but I ordered a 3-pack, so I got 2 of their other flavors, carbonara and hot chicken.
I have a hot sauce of that.
Yeah, well, I'm about to get the hot sauce, and I'm about to get the Inferno, and I think on my channel, Sylvester Slays, I'm going to go for a bowl of the hottest stuff available that I've never tried before, and I'm going to see what the reactions are. So
Did you have you already bought the hot sauce?
it's in progress.
Okay.
It's somewhere between here and there, but when it gets here, it's going to be in this.
I can't eat pepper.
So, oh my god. So I ate this hot sauce. I need to double check. I need to double check the Scoville rating because they don't
I
list
can
it on the...
kind of handle medium Thai food.
I've been working on her for 6 years, and
I saw numbers in the 200,000 range. I mean, that's not the top end of like Scoville, but that's enough to make you feel it in the morning.
So, the hot sauce that I survived, mind you, this is the only hot sauce that I have ever had to go. I had to buy milk because there's like a little drugstore across the way from it. I couldn't breathe for the first 30 seconds after trying this. Like my lungs stopped working for a second.
God.
Guess how many Scovilles this was? I just Googled it. Guess. Winter, pick a number.
16
16 what?
1,000.
Okay.
billion.
All right. Well, billion is that I would have combusted. Anybody else? Come on.
Evaporated.
Well, I've seen that the last dab on Hot Ones is the 2.2 million. So
The End.
Yeah.
6 million Scovilles. According to Google and WMFB News.
I don't know. I would look into that because
I
that's
would
like up in the
die.
range of like a Pepper
Oh, that's right.
X,
So-
which is,
So you have to sign a waiver to do this.
yeah, like you're eating hot pepper concentrate at that point,
So
Yeah.
hold on.
which is
So-
just like you could have heart attacks.
Just a note for the chat before we continue talking. DM Mike, just to let you know, you did accidentally get buy a World/Chronicles of Darkness willpower point with your channel points. I've refunded that for you.
I think he's just trying to dump points to make up for things I've given him in the past, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at the
but-
very least, I would say that this thing is at least probably 500,000 Scovilles being legitimate, if not a million. Like, it was the spiciest
Still.
damn thing I have ever had. And the thing about spicy food is that once you eat it and you survive it, the brain likes it because you survived it. So I was high for like 3 hours afterwards. Best mood I've been in years. Because my brain was like, we did it. We survived. We survived the evil. And I was just like super bouncy. So yeah, so the article says 6 million. There are people in the comments who were like, I don't know, man. Like, I did some price checking at 3 million Scoville things, and it wasn't nearly that good.
Yeah.
Is that 6 more, Christine?
No. I'm saying total. That's why I'm saying total bought this stream.
Oh God. So that means that there's at least 2 I haven't registered. So, boop. All right. So, any last things?
Because I
before-
wasn't
yeah.
sure how many you'd used.
I've used, I believe 2 so far.
2 so far? Okay, I'm going to check off 2 then as complete.
So yeah, it is.
And I know we used something good.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to head back into game in about 5 minutes. Adrenaline and endorphins were definitely up there. And for something good, I've already used okay, so there's one more something good happens.
So that's just a bot in the channel during this stream.
Cool.
So that doesn't count the ones that you said you had.
The freebies? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so I'll add that in. So, folks, is there any other thing that we want to chat? So, Wild Beyond the Witchlight is coming, and then I also am happy to announce that next month on July 25th, I don't remember the exact, I think it's the 25th? It's next month on, yeah, the 25th. No, sorry, 24th. On the 24th, we are starting the new Mage the Ascension Victorian Age Chronicle, and that is going to be wonderful. The costuming is already looking amazing. Krista, thank you for altering some of the costumes to make them work and for helping me get mine.
Still have Robin's to make, but it's going to be...
Yes, just got mine back today from Krista.
If this is your first time with us, just a quick reminder that this is the only game, aside from, we have one other game that runs like once a month maybe, called The Secret of Hexter House. This is the only game that is not costumed. So all of our stuff is costumed, and this is Casual Wednesday, because this game started before we did the costuming thing. Does Kelly have a maximum hurt them?
Casual.
I think we have 10.
I kind of like the casual, actually.
The casual's good. It's not quite as impressive. I think that for future games, like for new D&D streams and things, whatever shows up, I think people need to... We need to find kind of a middle ground for costuming where people have costumes, but they're kind of they're designed for comfort. Because right now we're in Rime of the Frost Maiden. It's June, and that is a winter themed game. So
I was not expecting it to run quite this long. I was thinking we were gonna probably have ended by now.
Well, we're almost there. We're almost there. And then I downloaded a good mod, so that stretched out an extra 2 games.
Because it was like September when I was planning that costume or something. So
yeah,
I was like, oh yeah, I can totally get a fur scarf thing to wear.
So future games. So also we are looking into, I'm not sure what my schedule is like. We're going to be going down to running 3 to 4 games a week max in summer. Mostly just because doing the 6 to 7 night a week thing it's a bit much if I need, because I still have to edit all these videos and stuff, and we have a secret project that is starting, as well as some podcast stuff. I'm way behind on the Dork Tales podcast, so sorry about that, guys. I'm
thinking of maybe also signing up the Extra Life with Jordan.
You should do that.
Because I'm thinking it's gonna be his first time too, and I have the goblin wife energy over in his stream. Yeah, and so I do horrible things over there. So I think I can get money for that.
I think you should.
Cringe streaming.
We should go back and forth, because I want Jordan to come in and guest star on a couple of the I almost said Candlekeep, some of the Extra Life games. We're looking at doing a bunch of them. So normally what we do is we run 4 a day, although there's been talk about making them slightly shorter and running an additional 2 a day. Ooh. So that we can get some of our friends on the East Coast in, and that we can pull in some of our friends from other streams to guest star, because I would love to have all sorts of guests from our other streaming friends, and just to really try to make as much money as possible for the kids. But I still have to figure out the scheduling before I can even consider that right now. Because the Dork Tales team is already 23 people deep.
Yeah.
Yuck.
So I think that's where I'm gonna be mostly, just kind of help mod his side of things too, because it's just him.
You should.
I think it'd be kind of fun, getting him pulled in on doing the fundraising.
I think that would be really good.
Yeah.
Plus, he loves doing that kind of stuff. He likes helping kids.
Yeah.
It's fun being part of the team too, because you have your own personal fundraiser, but it gets added to the team amount.
Yeah.
Which is quite fun, feeling like you're part of something that's beating out other big groups.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So I also wanted to say that we got some other cool projects coming out. We have a couple of I have a podcast that I'm working on now that is not related to Dork Tales. I need to come up with my studio name for non-Dork Tales things. Because I feel like Dork Tales is the gaming branch of my creative writing and work. Oh, that's right, MK, you're in KC, just like my brother. Are you my brother? No, he uses the same handle everywhere. I would know. Although he's been showing up in the stream sometimes, which has been weird.
Do you like Phil Collins? You could call it Stu Studio.
Studio. Which Kansas City? There's only one Kansas City. Kansas City doesn't exist. It's a lie. It's also not the side you want to live on, if I remember correctly. Because the property value. Anyway, there's the thing. What else was I going to say? There were some other cool things. We're working on podcasts. We're working on a bunch of new things. Oh, and I'm also seeing what we can run in like September. So right now I'm looking at what game is going to replace one of our finishing games. So there might be more D&D content. I don't know. We'll find out. And if there is, it might be hellish or heisty.
Don't bring it up, Soul. Don't do it.
What?
Pretend you forgot about it.
Oh, Magic Mouth. Thank you. Okay. Last thing before we go. So, according to the spell Magic Mouth, so what you do, it's not Magic Mike, that's a different spell. Magic Mouth, yeah, that's basically what you do. So you create a mouth, right? So, and you can give it something that it has to say. Basically, it creates a mouth that says something when a condition is met, and it lasts as long as it lasts. I forget how long off the top of my head, but it's quite a while. So it could be something like every time someone walks in front of the door, the mouth appears and goes, "Irashaimase," like in any Japanese restaurant, right? So you can have it do that. Well, someone looked at that and goes, okay, but then the mouth vanishes when it's done. But it still exists and reappears when that condition is met. So you can have it be a verbal trigger. Meaning, you can create an invisible pouch where the trigger is the word "say ah." At which point the mouth appears and goes, "ah," and then you put something in its mouth, and then it vanishes until it comes back again. You've created a bag of holding that is a slimy mouth. That's so dumb, it's perfect. It's so dumb, it's perfect.
Oh, lordy.
But is it like an incorporeal mouth, though?
Okay, so hold on. Let me read the rules of this because it's so dumb. So I saw someone did this with the Jesse and Walter White meme. The Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about meme? That one. But it's Jesse talking about Magic Mouth. So here is the way Magic Mouth. You implant a message within an object in range. A message that is uttered when a trigger condition is met. Choose an object that you can see and that isn't being worn or carried by another creature. By another creature is the trick on that one, because it means that you can technically do it to yourself. Then speak the message, which must be 25 words or less, though it can be delivered over as long as 10 minutes. Finally, determine the circumstances that will trigger the spell to receive the message. When circumstance occurs, a magical mouth appears on the object and recites the message in your voice and at the same volume you spoke. If the object you choose has a mouth or something that looks like a mouth, the magical mouth appears there, so the words appear to come from the object's mouth. When you cast the spell, you can have it end after it delivers the message, or can remain and repeat whenever until dispelled. The triggering circumstance can be as general or as detailed as you like, though it must be based on visual or audible conditions and occur within 30 feet of it. For example, you can instruct the mouth to speak when any creature moves within 30 feet of the object, or when a silver bell rings within 30 feet. So in theory, if your DM allowed it, you could have that be a portable, moist mouth of holding.
That sounds disgusting.
It does. I don't think I would allow that, simply because I would say, yes, you can feed things to it, but they don't come back. The mouth does.
Yeah. That's what I would argue.
However, an enterprising character would go, great, I murder all the orphans and put them in the mouth. Instant body disposal, right? Like,
yes.
And thus the evil campaign was born. The Magic Mouth campaign.
We had a thing that we called the corpse hatch.
Please tell me about the corpse hatch, and then we'll go back to game.
It was a cursed chest that you could put stuff in it constantly, but as soon as you tried to take something out, it shot everything out. So it started out as the corpse hatch, and then we figured out that, and then we called it the corpse cannon, because you would angle it at someone, and from a delicate you'd use mage hand to try and pull something out of it, and then it would shoot like 50 bodies at your opponent.
That actually does kind of make the sense of that. Well, a bag of devouring would actually be really useful for an evil party.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that's what that was for.
It just never occurred to me before. I didn't really think about it. I've never played an evil party.
That is one of the things that I was
I
actually...
have goals now, though.
Evil parties can be great if they work together, right?
Oh, so good.
But the trick is making sure that they actually work together.
Yes.
So
As a group of cohesive dicks.
cohesive dicks.
Well, yeah, because evil usually tends to just mean you're looking out for yourself. You don't really give a shit about anybody else, right?
Yeah.
So as long as everyone has a common goal and you see, yes, these
Everyone
people
thinks
will
that
help
they're the
me.
evil genius, and everyone else is
Yeah.
their hench person.
Alternatively, you all work for a guy who's bigger and badder than you, right?
Mhm. If you're all hench people.
Pray I do not change the agreement again.
Yes.
Don't worry, that's
Oh.
just a recording. He used his magic mouth.
Stop that. Stop. Hand me my inhaler.
Magic mouth showing up on the front of Darth Vader's helmet.
And it's, you know whose mouth it is? It's fucking Goofy's mouth. Gosh.
the big teeth.
Use. I see that your force has grown, Garsh. Oh god, I have to master that voice by tomorrow night. Not that voice.
Oh!
I have to I'm gonna have to work on that all day. Make sure I hit what? Sorry. Be sure to come back tomorrow night for the special episode of Candlekeep Mysteries, where I have to put on a lot of face makeup tomorrow. Because, you know, ain't I a stinker? Anyway. Ugh. I think I'm almost there. I'm almost there with it. Now? What should I do? Guide me. No? Am I not there?
Oh,
You gotta watch some YouTubes of the old ones.
Okay, did you have to go there, second gen gamer? Like, really? Really? Robin, come on.
What? I asked for myself. I have altered the meal. I say I do not alter it further. What did Robin say? Was it about... What?
Gone too far.
Yeah. I'm gonna time Robin out. Hold on. Can I time out a mod?
don't give Robin timeout.
I can time Robin out.
Oh, Sovereign Glue is so good.
Sovereign Glue.
Sovereign
Praise
Glue
the
is
Sovereign
so
Glue.
fun.
All right. So, folks,
Anyway.
thank you so much for tuning in. If you like what we do here, give us a follow, give us a sub on YouTube, where you can do it an infinite amount of times, and you can just click the button, make a little rave for yourself. It'd be great. And hey, if you want to help the channel grow, also go and visit the podcast and like download it, give it an upvote, comment on all the YouTube videos, watch them incessantly until your eyes bleed. You know, whatever works, really.
Put them on in the background while you're working.
Seriously, like just leave them on your computer, 24 hours a day on loop. Also, if
You will get through very low amount of videos, surprisingly.
They're really long videos. You get your money and time's worth with us. You really do. I did want to say, if you normally are watching Ramen the Frostbane tonight, there was a problem with the processing. So I uploaded it this morning and came home after picking Christine up from work, and it had not processed over like the day. So I've got to re-upload the damn thing, which I could have done, except we're streaming right now. So just our internet, we're in Canada. Internet is barely here, okay? We can't do both at once. All right. All right, folks, we are going to hop back into game right about now. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And whoosh. What is happening in the chat?
People are gutting people with spoons.
Why
All
would you
hell's
cut them
broken
with a
loose.
spoon?
Because it hurts
more, you idiot!
That
You
was
have to.
loud.
You need more
that
spit
kind
bubbles, Christy. You got to do more spit bubbles. Because it'll hurt more. Oh god, now I just want to watch Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves again. I showed that to Chris. Oh, we did a podcast episode on that, which I gotta edit that podcast because we've got like 10 episodes in the can and none of them are actually online. Also, Krista, we need to do a podcast.
Yeah, I know.
All right, cool. I need time to actually read things. All right, so we're gonna head back to game now. Love you very much. 3, 2. Ooh, I just cracked so many things. All right, 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome back to the Shards of Nyrn here on Dork Tales. You managed to get the humans out. Og, when flying on your broom, you're able to rescue the ones from the dangling cages, a halfling and a young human woman. You're able to shepherd them both with the rest of the prisoners outside onto the mountain pass. As you get them out into the crisp morning air. The blue sky beginning to materialize above as the sun rises. They all collapse, gasping breath after breath of cool, clean air. That they thank you is, well, expected, and the least of what you get from this. Looking around, I need to know, is anybody doing some investigation to see what they can find on the giants or around? Sure.
Me.
If you are looting the area,
Yes.
what I'd like you to do is go ahead and make me an investigation roll.
11.
Oh, damn, that's it? Okay.
Yeah, that was a lower roll.
Okay. All right.
Dirty
So,
20.
dirty 20? Okay.
19.
19, okay. All right. I'm assuming that everybody's probably looking around. But, Scaffram, if you're not, let me know.
Can I use a second wind to get some hit points back?
Don't... Oh, yeah, well, technically you can't use it out of Yeah, sure. Might as well. Go
Used
ahead.
it right at the end of combat.
You used it right at the end of combat.
Yeah.
So do that, and then you all do have time for a short rest, by the way. So if anybody wants to spend
Okay.
hit points...
Yes, I would like to spend hit dice.
Okay, and then you also looked, right? Right, Ogwyn?
Yes. I
Okay.
got a 19.
Perfect. So looking around, what you are going to find as you are searching this area is buried amidst some of the equipment and items around here. You are going to find that there are a number of craft goods that the giants have made in this area. Mars, you are going to find a saber. Well, it would be a saber in a giant's hand, perhaps even more like an arming sword or a little side sword. To you, this will count as a long sword made of solid obsidian.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Question.
Yes.
When rolling hit dice for...
You add your constitution to every dice.
Excellent.
Okay, cool. I wrote
Alright.
that on a note.
Sounds good. So it is a long sword. Let's see. Christine, looking through, you are going to find over in this construction area, over on the east, where the stone giant was putting together this large... Honestly, the thing that he was working on kind of looks like a pillar stone. Like a henge stone. However, next to it, you'll see that apparently they were keeping him well fed with a series of potions, most of which were empty. However, there you will see one potion of bubbling red liquid trapped inside of a flask made out of volcanic rock. As you pop the cork on it, you will see that little bits of almost like orangish red magma will start to bubble out. It looks like a potion of fire resistance.
Wow. Nice.
As you are glancing around, Ogwyn, you are going to find that on one of the dead giants, you will find that in a little leather pouch on his belt, made from drake skin, is a small series of shot glasses made out of lava stone, stacked inside of each other. 4 of them. Looks like this is a little... Basically, it's like a little container with like a little button on top. That
Yeah.
when it's... But however, here's the thing. It's a pouch for a giant. For you, this is a backpack full of bowls made of lava stone. They are warm to the touch. So that is lava stone shot glasses. And so Cadamus is going to look around as well. And okay, that's enough to find something. I really hope you roll a 12. Ah, damn, it's a 9. Okay. As Cadamus is looking around, he will manage to unearth through some of the Fire Giant's forge equipment what looks like a medallion. However, as he holds it up, hey, look at this. On a giant, it would be a pendant or medallion, but on a dwarf, it's the size of a buckler. Anyone who looks at this will see that the metal that it is made out of is flame-colored. As the light hits it, it seems to just ripple and almost absorb the light and bend it. Like an oil slick, almost. It looks like fire is built directly into it. These bastards were working with scarletite.
What is scarletite?
It got a lot of names, actually. Hihirikane. It's mostly used across the way. Over in Tian, those provinces. It's flame metal. Pretty rare. Usually meteoric. Some of it is terrestrial, though. It's not bad. Solid stuff. Immune to fire. I think we should check around again. There might be some more stuff here. Check the forges. Alright, if anybody else, if you are looking around, please roll me a d12.
A D12?
A d12, and I'll tell you what you find.
11.
Okay. Looking around, Cadamus is also going to find a cluster of red gemstones, of which there are 2 fist-sized rubies.
I rolled a 5.
Okay, so you said 11, Christine?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. And you rolled a 5, you said? Okay, damn, that's fun.
And I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2, which... and Scafram, what'd you roll?
I got a 7.
A 7. Oh, hey. This is hilarious. I love these. You rolled the fun ones. So, looking around, what you are going to find as you work through the things is... Ogwyn, you are going to find a giant iron dagger. Looks exquisitely crafted out of black iron. However, it is the dagger of a giant. In your hand, it is a legitimate greatsword. However, it is designed exactly like a dirk. Deadly narrow, tapered tip. And honestly, it's a buster sword.
Amazing.
It's not useful for you, really, but still pretty cool. Winter, as Mars looks around, she is going to find, in the middle of a fire being melted down, a large gold nugget. This nugget is about 12 pounds. And is such a high quality of gold, you will immediately know that this is worth probably 400 or 500 gold pieces.
400 to 500?
Yeah, in fact, given your jeweler's knowledge, I'll say that this is a 500 gold piece nugget. It is the size of a basketball.
Oh, well, I'm going to deal with that
Nat 19.
eventually.
Good to see you, Nat 19. How's it going, guys? We're looting bodies, so welcome. Nat 19, as our guest, I want you to roll me a d12, and they'll find that as well. So.
Yes.
All right.
All right, Hayden, pull out the good dice and roll 'em.
And hey, Hayden, if you want to advertise your dice in the chat, go ahead. I know you're not taking orders yet, but people should see the cool shit you've been making. So, good to see you all. I hope you had a good stream, and I can't wait to get you for some more Dead by Daylight, or Left 4 Dead, because we're going to do more Left 4 Dead gaming. Okay.
They were doing that Telltale one tonight.
Yeah, they were doing Walking Dead. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Scafram, as you're looking around, you are going to find the strangest damn thing here. Now, we all know hippies in real life, and as you approach, you are going to find that there is a bracelet there, made of lava stone, interlocked with thick, ropey chains of steel. It's like a lava stone bracelet, like you'd see at some dude at the beach. However, it has not been completely fastened. What you are holding in your hand is a lava stone flail for you, made out of rigid, rough lava. This would not only hurt, but it would exfoliate them to the bone. If you want to keep the lava stone, it is going to be a 1d10 flail, because it is big as shit.
Okay, so that's what I found, right?
No, that is what
No.
Scafram found.
Scafram found. Oh my
as you
God.
are looking around through, you'll head over to one of the fire giants' areas, and as you are looking through there, you are going to find that there is a large, but not giant-sized set of tools. They're smith's tools, used for forging. However, they appear to be made of all manner of different rune-engraved metals. The tongs are made out of adamantine. Of course they'd be. They'd absorb the heat and damage. The hammer there is at least tinged or hafted with orichalcum. Some of the pitons and chisels made of even stranger material still. All in all, there's even a leather pouch for them. You think that these are smith's tools.
Cadmus, have you seen this?
Actually, I think I found something for you. Look at this. And as he brushes some things off the wall, pushes aside some of the... they were basically using storage cabinets made of raw stone. He pushes one over, and you will see that inside is a suit of metal armor, made entirely of scarletite.
Hot damn.
If you don't want it, I'll take it.
What sort of armor is it?
That is half plate.
So what does it do?
Scarletite half plate. It is armor of fire resistance.
Okay.
So it is half plate, and because it's half plate, it does have leather components that can be resized. Also, magical armor in my world does resize within a certain point. So, and that is what Hayden rolled for you, just so you know.
Oh, well, thank you.
Or for the team, if anybody else wants it. But it is half plate,
Well,
and has always
question.
been
I think I would like to wear it.
half. I think you should wear it. I think you should.
So currently I have adamantine half plate, which means that criticals don't hit me.
Yep.
Or fire resistance.
I mean, you could give one of those to Cadmus. You could give it to Scafram.
Yeah, I'm thinking honestly one of the others needs to be covered.
Okay.
So do either Scafram or Cadmus, what sort of armor do they have already?
Cadmus has he has full plate.
Okay. So half plate's not as good then for him.
But it's not quite as good, but it also, like, half plate, magic half plate is damn good.
That's true.
Yeah, I've got half plate plus one.
Oh, you've got magic half plate anyway. Okay, cool. So
Okay,
Cadmus,
so
Cadmus
Cadmus
will
takes
take
it.
that. Hey, well, tell you what. How about I trade you for the buckler?
Can you like add it to my shield?
I can't add it to your shield, but you can use this instead. It's lighter and it's good against.
Is it actually well? Sorry, I thought the description of it was originally a necklace. So is it actually designed to be a shield?
It's the same size as one.
Well, that doesn't mean it has anything on the back that you can hold it with.
I can modify it for you. It's got
Yeah,
clasps on the
there's
back.
smithing tools right there.
You give me a few minutes and I can probably work it through. Do you already have a shield?
Yeah. Just,
You use one? I mean, if you want
as you see.
yeah, I see. I mean, alright, I guess I'll get inside of this.
But here, these all are these fancy? They have like all sorts of runes on them.
They're right magical. I can even see that just looking at them. I'll take him if you don't mind.
Toss the
Whoa,
bag.
don't toss there's lava everywhere!
I wasn't tossing it towards the lava.
Hey, there's lava.
You're not that far away.
There's
Jeez.
lava everywhere, Malia.
I can see that.
Ah, yeah, of course you can see it. You got those big googly eyes. Weird mismatched ones.
Who you calling weird?
I mean, you. Have you seen you? Oh, don't worry. It's plenty charming. I mean,
She just couldn't glare.
it's not it's not charming. I don't know what you want from me right now.
I'm gonna lean over to Scaffrey and be like, "Do you remember being that young?" I don't.
I love you, Krista. I love you so much. Oh, the floor is lava. And Krista, what did you
Allie
roll?
is not that young.
You're still basically 25.
She's 124, thank you very much.
Oh, so you're 30. Okay. Okay. What'd you roll on yours, Krista?
Dose.
Dose.
Dude.
Oh, you got the giant. And roll me one more time, because that was in your first look, right?
My first look, I got the stone bowls.
Oh.
I didn't roll a d12 for that, but
Yeah, roll me one more d12. I'll give you one more thing.
Trois.
Tres.
I suppose.
Trois.
Trois.
Okay. All right, so that'll be good. As you are looking around, between you and Mars, you will find your way to a series of ingots that are stored away beneath a fire forge. There, the two of you are going to uncover that there are not only several ingots there, but ingots of great value. 5 full mithril ingots await you there, as well as 2 ingots of orichalcum, also known as mountain copper or red metal, or probably red gold, I should say. Incredibly valuable for crafting. So you can add those to your sheets. And
Sorry,
we
it was
can...
adamantine.
No, it is orichalcum, 2 orichalcum, and 5 mithril.
Mithril.
So you can add those to your sheets, and we can spread them out at the end when it's all said and done.
Got it.
All right. And with that, I think that is all you were going to find there, which is still a hell of a lot. And you know what? I'll look for one more thing. One second. Loot. Fire. Giant.
I spelled orichalcum right. Hell yeah.
Damn straight you did. I will check a loot. I will say that you will also find... Oh, the Hellhound puppy is really cute, but no. Ransom note. Seared ox. Giant pants. You will also find... I love using the loot the bodies charts that you can find. So you will also find a... Yeah, that's about... You know what? That's about all. You'll find that there is like a... Fine, you'll find that there is a... Michael, pick an animal.
A lizard.
Okay, you will find that there is an expertly carved obsidian lizard. The size of a medium-sized dog.
Actually, there's spider stuff around here, so it's probably a salamander.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a salamander that is the size of a beagle, has been carved. I shrunk it down to a beagle, but I had a big beagle, so it's kind of a medium-sized dog for me mentally.
There you go.
All right, so you will find those. With that, you will find pretty much everything here. And the stone giant, once you have finished looking, will approach. We talk now, yes?
In giants, yes, absolutely. We'd love to hear what you have to say.
You speak very good giant.
Oh, thank you.
I can speak some common.
You speak it with a wonderful tongue.
My tongue is made of stone. I have...
All the more impressive.
not really made of stone. Figuratively.
Oh, my apologies.
Is no problem. Gather round. I will tell you what you need to know. You have come here to fight Zakara, the Storm Queen. She is very power. Here. He'll gesture over to the giant henge slab that he was carving. I'm Latgar, Rune Master of Clan Garan. I use the old magic, the rune magic that binds giants, that built the world. Storm Queen use these to claim the sky. When she... And he will point directly at you, Malia. And for a moment you think he's pointing at you, and then you realize that he's pointing at your chest, where the symbol of Vela hangs. When she deny Zakara Zakara is die. She is old. Very old. She expect goddess to accept her into the heaven. Goddess not. So she decide to take her place self. They use stones do. But they say, Lotgar, stones are flawed. She is not a sand. But stones are not flawed. I am master craftsman. I did what could. The 8 stones now, the 9th stone here, could stable, make pen, make stable, but I do not think it do. Stones were put on mountaintop to channel Zakara's power into heaven. But heaven has rejected her. Your goddess reject her. She has been found not worthy. So she won't claim power, and she will when the storm hits apex in some hour. Today, the storm will build, and when it reaches peak, she may do the ascent. But the energies disrupt. She is not supposed to. She's still power not meant for it. She was not wicked. before. But now she's something else. Her own power pervert the brain, the heart. I hope it makes sense. And he will turn to you and say in Giant, I hope that made sense.
Back in Giant, it was perfectly clear, understood every word. Thank you so much.
I think it may be a few hours. I was almost done with stone. I'm willing to do what you feel is right. Obvious, you have come from the goddess of storm, the goddess of sky, to do something about Sakara. Yes? What
We'll
to
deal
do?
with her.
She was good. She
So we've
was.
heard.
What should do? From here, take Giant 1 hour, peak. Ritual. The storm come maybe 3, maybe 4 hour. Near noon.
Are they expecting you to come up with a stone?
No, fire giant take. They make me work more. But I could bring it. Ah, yeah. Yes, small one. Small strong.
Scaffram has the stone cunning skill. So
Cool.
he's probably like eyeballing the rock that he's working on and
Yeah.
probably already seeing the direction that he's going with it. So he's like, you could finish it.
Aye, yes, could.
You need help?
You are small strong, yes? I've seen you big strong.
I'm a stone carver like you.
Eh,
So, just to be clear,
yay.
that one would stabilize her ritual and make it better?
It might make her
Not crazy?
maybe.
So
Yeah.
there's a chance that we might not have to, you know?
We can try, but if it fail, it could make stronger. Right now, the stones channel power to heaven. She is quick. He's going to
Quickly.
turn in and Giant say,
If-
she has achieved quiescence. She is quickened. She is one with the storm. I do not know the common for that.
Yes. I'll turn at
She big
quiescence.
cloud?
Yeah. She has become one with the storms. Malia, this might be a wee bit of a long shot. I know not all clerics have a direct line to their gods, but you've never reached out to Vala, have you, Vela?
Are you gonna say that? Is she Malia's arrogant? She would.
Molly's gonna like,
Bela.
yes.
Well, might be an opportunity for the third time being the charm to know if she wants us to fight her battle.
That's a fair point. I guess.
Would
Because
you like?
if Vala thinks that ignoring the stone and just leaving the queen to her own destruction would work, then perhaps we should just leave him be. But if finishing the stone will help her and perhaps bring her back to her old self, then perhaps that would be the best option. But maybe Vela has some insight.
You can try if you like. You have a 1 in. You have to roll an 89 or above, I believe. Let me double check.
It's
I
something
forget,
like
I
that.
forget
Equal
if it's
to
the,
or lower than your cleric level.
so you have a 1 in 11 chance, well, you have a 1 in 10 chance of doing it again. If you want to.
I mean,
You used your inspiration today already,
It
right?
doesn't work on
Yeah.
this. Doesn't work on this.
this is a percentile roll.
It's a
Percentile's not
percentile roll.
D20.
So, divine intervention. So that means that beginning at level 10,
It's cool.
roll a number equal. So you have to roll an 11 or less. So rolling low, Christine, is not your specialty.
I'm 2 for 2 on this one.
I know. Which, are you doing it?
I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
For shits and giggles. Because if I fail, long rest and it's back.
Well, you're not gonna have a long
You
rest
might
before
not
this
have
fight.
a long rest.
What?
Oh, did I freeze?
No, Christine.
Okay.
It's meat, right?
You don't move. 1 sec. Don't, hold on.
Am I reading this right?
Roll a 10 and a 0.
Gotta be fucking kidding me.
Did she actually?
Here, 1 sec, I can move the
I
camera.
want you to take a photo of that, damn it.
Okay, guys.
No fucking way, Christine.
Hey, Christine, what are the
There they
lotto
are.
numbers dropping?
Yeah,
on
exactly.
this, if you could just tell me those.
For fuck's sake, guys. Apparently Divine Intervention is my spell.
And you all saw she didn't move her hands.
Yeah.
Gee.
Oh, holy shit. I
Jeez.
can't. Right on the 11. Holy shit. I am
Well, and
so
the thing
glad
was-
I suggested that.
And I was watching it because it slowly rolled over from 7 to 1.
Okay,
Like
give
it was
me.
kind of on the edge and then landed finally.
So you were meant to have this message.
I was this
Vela
close to
smiles
failing.
Good,
on
was
you this
I?
day.
Because I gotta hold on.
Well, no, but you don't necessarily have to. Maybe this takes me some time. Maybe I have to meditate a little while doing this. I don't know.
Some roleplay.
You could always come up with this
holy
message
shit.
beginning of next game.
Hold on.
Let me just get my camera back in place.
Yeah, not every cleric has the hotline to the big people upstairs. Sometimes it takes a while for them to get back.
Okay,
Exactly.
I'm just special that way. Vela loves me, okay?
No, your dice love you. There's a
Yeah,
difference.
There was a reason I used the yellow set. These are the set that have rolled Divine Intervention each time. That is my Divine Intervention set. That is my Vela set. A hot yellow.
That is so
Dang.
funny.
I was expecting not to get it.
Yeah.
So I was like, there's no way I'm going 3 for 3. It's not happening. And that's why I was sitting there kind of looking at going, am I reading this right?
Okay. The darkness of the volcano begins to brighten, and you can feel the chill wind pass through from the cave's entrance, blowing the choking smoke away from you. Thunder crackles overhead. And as a storm wind blows through, the lava will begin to cool, reforming into stone. Suddenly, all except for a few lit braziers will blow out, and you will feel a presence about you. You have calmed. A voice, a woman's voice, low and strong, proud and haughty, will echo throughout the chamber. My cleric, my priestess, you have called to me again. How may I serve my servant?
All right, Christine is slightly stupid with tired. I'm going
Yep.
to try and express what Malia gets across in much prettier language.
Sure,
probably.
that sounds good.
Or at least much more humble, no, you're my goddess, sort of
Yes.
proper. priestly
Avert your eyes.
language.
Avert your eyes.
Very much.
Um,
Oh my goddess.
She's going to get across what the situation is and basically, like, that Malia would not presume to take this fight from Vela. So she would like guidance on what Vela wishes to have done in this, against this potential upstart.
As you say that, you will see that the air in front of you glitters, and the spectral form of a woman in golden armor, with shining, curled red hair cascading down her back. For each of you, she looks like your respective race. And for Ogwyn, she looks like you see yourself in your mind's eye, that whatever race that is.
Dwarf.
So yeah, she will appear as a dwarf to you as well. However, to Mars, can you make me a will save?
Oh, oops.
Shit.
Don't let her eyes explode. Don't let her eyes explode.
A 6? Okay, you are going to gain the paralyzed...
7.
Oh, 7. You are going to gain the paralyzed and frightened condition simultaneously. You cannot move and are just basically, like, frozen in terror by this presence. Lightning crackles out of one of her eyes and the sun blazes out of the other as she looks at you with her heterochromatic gaze. This one, Zikara. A giantess who dares call herself the Storm Queen. She seeks to ascend to a throne that she has not earned. She seeks to steal from the gods of Elos. We do not suffer thieves gladly in the halls of the divine. My servant, I ask that you save her soul, if not her life, and prevent this travesty from occurring. She was unworthy to sit at my side and assumed that she deserved a goddess's death. Give her the death of a giant instead. I know you are capable of this.
Alia will just kind of like bow properly.
Slay her and take back the blessing that I gave her before her betrayal. And that blessing shall be thine and thine alone. In the meanwhile, I bless you all. Even the darkest among you. Know my mercy, child of my sister. And know that it would not be given by she to thee, she says, looking from Mars to Malia. Go forth and slay the would-be usurper. And as she says that, a thunderbolt will crack through the room and the ethereal image will vanish. All of you will regain full hit points, full spell slots.
Yes!
Praise Vela.
Oh, praise Vela!
So, are we gonna?
Though also like out of character, I'm like, bitch, say what?
Mars, you are no longer frightened or paralyzed.
You know, I've never been one for religion, despite everything. I think that might have converted me.
Vela's light shelters all.
Praise Vela indeed.
So, are we gonna go and what are we
We
doing?
got our marching orders. Go kill the bitch.
I second, go kill the bitch.
I
That
Catherine clangs
Sounds
his
like we were told
axes
to do.
together.
Okay.
I am interpreting that right because
Yeah.
the beginning was a little ambiguous of like save her soul if not her life, but
But then it's
Killer.
like,
the ending was pretty clear. Of just
Oh yeah. Well, you have to remember, Vela
Strike her down.
Vela's a storm. She starts off small and gets bigger.
That's true.
That's her
That's true.
personality. Nyrn is quiet. Vela goes big. So as you gather up your weapons and prepare to march to the mountaintop, you gather your things. You gather your spells bolstered by the might of the Storm Goddess, and prepare to fight the Usurper and face the Storm Queen's thunder, which we will do next time on the Shards of Nyrn. Woo!
Woo!
Can't believe
That
that!
was an
Holy crap!
excellent ending to that. Like
Oh,
Holy crap.
yes!
One of these days, you're gonna roll 100, and then the wrong god's gonna show up and just be like, hey yo, how you doing? Hey, I'm the god of
oh
I'm
yeah,
the god
no,
of New
I
York
roll 100
Italians.
and Nyrn shows up. The exact
Just
opposite. of
Nyrn,
what I
Nyrn can't
want.
show up. She's in a bunch of gems.
just wait for it.
Just wait for it. Wait for it.
You
Episode.
realize this was like the quest for the Holy Grail, where it's like the Lord appears and shows the Grail, and all the knights are like, "Okay, I guess this is what we're doing now."
Oh my god! I can't
a
believe you
cardboard
divine
cutout.
intervened 3 times in a row.
I wasn't
What?
going to. And Krista's like, "Oh yeah, why don't you just do this?" And I'm like,
Okay.
Why not?
So I have.
I mean, what are the
"Otherwise,
chances?
I might as well."
Yeah.
So
No, that-
yeah, about those lottery numbers.
Yeah, can you roll lottery numbers for us?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've won almost no lottery item that I've ever.
Because you
tried
haven't
for.
rolled the numbers. Roll percentiles.
Oh
roll
my
however
God.
many numbers you
Numbers.
need.
Oh, hey, Tabletop Titties, good to have you in the chat
Yeah,
there.
thanks for coming, guys. Perfect
Okay, so
timing.
folks, let's end this the YouTube portion of this. So hey, folks, we will see you next time. Be sure to be here next Wednesday night or Friday if you're watching on YouTube for the finale, Storm Queen's Thunder. See what I did there? We'll see you next time. Thank you very much. We love you all. See you then. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.